5.
What is that, fa-fa-fo-hi?
Get the fuck out of here.
Gary?
Yeah. No cupcakes, Gary. Heads are going to roll.
There's no cupcakes today.
Okay.
And there's a crazy rumor going around why there aren't any cupcakes.
I heard that, too.
And I don't know if there's any truth to this, but this is what the guys in the office told me. Remember the story we did last week about how Ross was touching the cupcakes?
Yes.
So I guess he was pretty upset by it. That's what the guys are saying. And he goes, you know what, man? That's it. No more cupcakes. Because Ross is the guy.
Fuck him.
He's the connection to the cupcake guy.
Oh.
So
and he cut off the cupcakes.
Hey, and he was saying, you know
here's what we're going to do.
Fuck him.
Now there's going to be a little payback.
I don't know if this is true.
Ross is not allowed to come into our compound ever and to enjoy the benefits of hanging out here.
He's got to get a thicker skin, man. That better not be true.
No. Gary, he's completely banned.
Oh.
This is the case of the little kid taking his ball home.
Yeah.
And, saying, you guys can't play baseball because I own the ball. Now, nothing bad was said about the guy except that he dipped his finger into a cupcake.
Yeah.
Which he totally
admitted. Take that?
He totally admitted he did.
Yeah. And if he can't take that, Ronnie, you're in charge of security, I believe?
Yes, sir.
All right. I want a complete lockdown. No raw zaping ever.
Well,
back in our compound.
What happened was last week when that happened, the next day they did this whole story.
Right.
Him and Langford got in a whole argument in the hallway about it.
Right.
Because he was trying to do a news story on it, and Ross was like, all I did was pick the cherry off, and, what's the big deal?
Like, who cares?
And they got in this whole big argument, and he said, you know what? I started this thing. I could put an end to it.
Okay.
The cupcake thing?
All right.
So I'm assuming.
Cupcakes were...
they're not
Ross,
here.
First of all, I happen to know for a fact Ross always uses our bathroom back here.
Oh, does he?
I don't want that anymore.
Okay.
Take away all bathroom privileges.
Okay.
That's number one. He shouldn't be using our bathrooms.
Right. I agree with this ruling completely. This is bullshit.
Yeah. And, Ronnie, I'm serious.
Okay.
This is part of your job now.
Okay.
You see Ross back here telling me he's not welcome.
Well, we have one issue, because we have Ross and I have a meeting with a bunch of other people every Monday.
Yeah.
You want to move it out of the compound?
Out of the compound. He's not allowed back here.
You can go out to him.
Right.
But he can't come into you.
He's not allowed back here.
Okay.
At all.
Okay. Well, that's when I'm here, but the rest of the day,
Rest of the day,
somebody
Gary,
else is in charge.
You put someone in charge.
Take away his ability to get in.
The walking will be good for
Did he have a
that could be shut down. That could be shut down.
You just shut it off.
Shut down his card. As of today, I want that shut down. If I don't see those cupcakes here within an hour. That's it. You
Cupcakes at 8:06, brother.
You don't take out your venom on us. What is this? Everybody likes the privilege of hanging out here. I see what goes on all day.
Right.
That's, everybody likes it, but you can't pull shenanigans and get that privilege.
Okay.
And from now on, Ross will be referred to as the name we do not speak.
Oh,
I don't want his name mentioned here. The name we do not speak.
Okay.
I'll say to you, for example, hey, by the way, Ronnie, did you see the name that we do not speak? And you will say, no, I didn't, because he's not allowed back here.
Okay.
All right, good.
All right.
That would be an example of a conversation.
I don't even want Jeffrey Ross in here.
So let me ask you something. You'll still be friends with the name we do not speak?
Sure.
Will you refer to him in private as the name you do not speak?
This is a business thing.
Oh, so at home, he will be the name you do not speak.
Right.
Here.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like Gary off-air is Gary to me, but here he's fa-fa-fo-hi.
It's like when Norton became Ralph Cramden's boss, and he said at work, he called me Mr. Norton.
That's right. That's good.
Did that actually happen?
It happened,
episode, yeah.
Oh,
so, anyway, let me take a couple of phone calls, say good morning to a few people, and then I'll get into everything. So, anyway, Gary, order everyone a nice lunch or breakfast, however you want to do it.
And let him know when the cupcakes arrive.
By the way, dude,
General Stern.
This new lunch order of yours is the best ever.
Yeah,
what is the new lunch order?
Howard concocted something.
No, it was on your menu. I found it.
Oh, man.
It's from The Pump. That's the restaurant I order from every day. In fact, I've been going through the menu. I'm going to get something different every day now.
Really?
Yeah, if you want to get on that program.
Look at you living on the wild side.
I'm getting a chicken breast with pasta and with chili poured over it.
That sounds good, but I'm still on this thing.
Okay.
What is the new
one
thing?
it's like a turkey burger with mozzarella, but it's low salt or something?
What you're eating...
It's good.
It's good for you. It's a turkey burger on a pita bread with low salt tomato sauce
Wow.
And low salt mozzarella.
It's terrific, man. It's
really tasty, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, I could eat that. Yeah, that's not a lot of calories, right?
See, if you put me in charge of your diet, I could get you thin and you'd have fun doing it.
He looks like he's lost a few pounds.
I had 8
look a little. That's the problem.
No, I had 1, and look, I definitely want more after the 1, but...
All right, listen. Don't get crazy with it. 1 a day is what I'm putting you on.
I really love that thing.
All right.
It's a fantastic sandwich.
I think I found a couple of other good things. For example, they have something on the menu I've been researching. It's a can of tuna mixed in with all this salad stuff and hummus on a big pita bread.
Oh, that sounds good.
That's a nice sandwich.
Yeah, I like hummus. Yeah, that's good.
I love canned tuna?
I love improvised sandwiches. That's what my mother does. She improvised.
Yeah, I like canned tuna. Yes, I do. What is it, sir? Corey?
This is General Stern?
Yeah, with the General Stern.
Private Hunter reporting for duty. I want to say something to you, sir. The 3 greatest moments in my life. And I've been watching your show for 15 years. The first one, of course, was the birth of my child. The second time is when I touched my penis, and it saluted me. It actually came to attention. And the third is when I got Howard TV.
Oh.
I am telling you, this Howard TV, the stuff that you guys got on it, I mean, it kicks ass, the bottom line. I mean, you could talk about the time where Gary wrestled Benji, and Gary's wearing a headband or over his head. I mean, this wrestling match, I didn't stop laughing, I don't think, for 15 minutes. Between the way they looked and the wrestling ability was just fantastic. Well,
I happen to think Howard TV is terrific, too, especially some of the new programs we've been putting on there that are taped outside of our radio show.
Yeah.
It is.
You got your Vegas in there now, for your 4 Vegas appearances that Artie was talking about his basketball ability. Let me tell you something. That guy was tossing in some 3-pointers like he was a pro there.
Well, Corey, I'm glad you're enjoying your Howard TV. I'm proud of it, and I'm proud to have my own channel, and it's terrific. Thank you for saying that.
Howard, can I say one more thing?
Yes.
I would say to anybody that does not have Howard TV, and I'll say this, I'm a fan just like the rest of you out there. You're listening to this show on the radio right now, you're getting about half, okay, because the TV closes the deal for you.
Corey,
I agree.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It's a very nice commercial. All right, thank you.
I watched that basketball game.
Remember Marty the Midget?
Yeah.
When he wrestled that whore?
Yes.
That was freaking awesome, man. He was beating the living shit out of that whore. I was loving that.
All right, Corey, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying your Howard TV, and we have a lot more stuff coming up. We have a whole game plan for you.
Yeah, try and include as many retarded, you really messed up people. That's fun stuff.
You love that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We have a lot of those.
A great belly laugh out of a retarded person doing something really stupid.
All right.
That's awesome.
All right.
We got things coming up for you.
All right. Then we have a lot of that on file.
When a retarded person does something smart, is it still technically stupid?
Yes.
Yeah, right? It's all stupid.
You can't mess that up.
I watched that basketball. I was so robbed.
Jackie, when you have to pay up on a debt, the look on his face, you guys should frame that, put it up on your wall.
All right, Corey.
Ever have to pay on a debt, the look on his face.
I know this is a very complimentary phone call, but I'm really...
You got to bail.
Complimentary.
He's an annoying bastard.
All right, Corey, thanks, man. I really do appreciate it.
I'll say F-Benji.
Right.
Love you, Corey.
Bye.
He's a good guy. He appreciates Howard TV. You can't fault him for that.
No, I don't get a chance to see it as much.
How do you figure you were robbed?
Robin, first of all, I was robbed so bad. Listen, I totally forgot about this. I'm up 14-10, right? No, I'm up 13-10. I shoot the game 15. I shoot swish from the outside, which was what I did most of the time. As I'm shooting, she pulls my pants down. I don't get a foul.
Right.
She touches me in the act of shooting. Every time I went within 2 inches of her, that fucker called a foul.
You should have pulled her pants down.
Oh, well, I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, you are.
That's touching a guy in the act of shooting. I should have got a foul shot, which I would have sunk. Game over.
All right, there you go. Let's go to...
I know, I'm an asshole, right? Okay, fine. I hate that she's pregnant. I was looking forward to seeing that broad not pregnant.
She can't even
I don't think you're seeing her. Yeah.
But
he was in such a rush to knock her up.
One thing about the toast, Howard, can I just say... Is it something where I shouldn't be at all blue, you think? Like,
no, have fun. Make people laugh.
So I'm saying, like, a curse here and there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
what am I, the president?
No, I
you're performing for?
Yeah, no cursing at Howard Stern's wedding.
No. But, I mean, Howard's a classy guy. And it's a
believe me, I'm not that classy.
Don't do heroin in the middle of it.
Yeah, can you be straight for it?
Does Robin have to go there?
I had my bachelor party. You didn't even ask me about my bachelor party.
Well, I was going to bring that up because I thought...
Thursday night.
Artie had the funniest line of the bachelor party. So it was Thursday night. We had dinner at Nobu at 7 o'clock. Richie Notar very generously offered, to have a bachelor party for
Wonderful, wonderful place to have a meal.
And
God did Richie take care of us because we all kicked in. And when Ross told me how much we all owed, my God, did Richie take care of us, man.
Right.
He really did.
How much were you supposed to pay on that thing? It's like he said like $100. I gave more than that.
What do you mean, for a tip?
No.
Everybody was supposed to kick in $100 for a tip.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
I mean, it was
because there was no way that was going to pay for...
Richie really took care of us.
Outrageous.
Well, anyway, because I said to Richie, someone's going to tip the waiters, aren't they? He goes, don't worry, I'll take care of it. I said, I'll take care of it. He goes, no, I'll ask the guys to chip in. I went...
That's what a bachelor party is, though.
Yeah, but I didn't want you guys to
do that. That's what you do for a friend.
So anyway, I'm no friend. Anyway,
you do a lot for us.
You know what? It's so sad what you do.
I know.
That's horrible. You should talk to your therapist about that. That was awful what you just did.
Artie goes...
I know. That was a little mean.
That was kicking all of them in the belly.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them all. I'll make a real doll out of them and fuck them. Hey, you know what? So Artie sits down. Artie sits down to eat and goes. He looks at his watch and he goes, I know I'm at a Howard Stern bachelor party. It's 9 o'clock and we're already done. And everyone's going home. Because, I'm Mr. Early Bird. But actually, Artie showed up late to the bachelor party.
What happened?
Drama. It was called for 7 o'clock. He shows up at 9 o'clock. It's almost over, the bachelor party.
First of all, I would never be that late for anything. Ross, real quickly in the hallway, Tuesday, said, okay, we're going to do something for Howard at Nobu. And I swear to God, this is why I wish my life was on tape. Because I don't forget shit like this.
Your life is on tape.
He said... It is, actually.
There probably is a tape.
Probably a tape of this.
He said 9 o'clock. I said, no problem, which makes sense. That's a time you'd have a party, right? 9 o'clock.
Artie, everybody knew 7 o'clock.
I woke up at 7 o'clock. I set my alarm. Thank God I texted Ralph because I was supposed to drive Ralph. And he said, we're here. What are you doing? So I rushed there.
The joke we were saying is, what time does Howard usually leave a party?
It was a joke because Artie texts Ralph during the thing and goes, I'll pick you up around 8:45. And Ralph shows it to me. I go, what's with Artie? Like, do you think he's back? And then the whole subject was, do you think he's back on?
I set my...
It's a 7 o'clock party. He goes, I'll pick you up at 8:45.
I had a very responsible day. I had work to do after the show. I did it, and then I set my alarm. I took a nap.
Artie didn't drink.
Did Ross fess up to this? That he had...
No, listen, Ross, it's a misunderstanding.
Artie didn't drink the whole bachelor party.
Well, he can't.
I felt bad for him. Then afterwards, there was a whole discussion whether to go to a strip club or not, and I wasn't going to a strip club. I told you that.
Right.
Which, by the way, is very difficult for me.
Really? But, it was hard for you to say that?
Yeah, I Jones at that kind of stuff.
Well, and it also was, it took an unbelievable amount of whatever everyone was like, let's go, and Howard's like, no, I'm leaving.
There was a tremendous amount of peer pressure.
A lot of pressure.
To me. Everyone was like, come on. You'll come, you have one lap dance, and you leave. Come, one lap dance. I go, listen, guys. I said, this was a great night. It was 10 o'clock. I was ready for bed. And
Artie saw you for an hour.
Yeah.
I was like 2 hours. I didn't leave. No, we left at midnight.
No, we
didn't. You stayed there a while, yeah.
Artie, I was home at midnight in Connecticut. We left there at 10 o'clock.
Beth?
Yeah, you see, so listen to this. So since I was having a bachelor party, Beth says, oh, I'm going to go out to this movie with 2 friends.
Uh-huh.
I go, okay, so she walks in my room. She's almost naked, like a little tiny dress with little boots. And I go, where are you going? She goes, well, you're having a bachelor party. I'm going to the movies. I go, I'd rather be with you. So
Those guys don't look nearly as good as you.
And she goes, and there's an after party from the movie. And I go, oh, boy, a bunch of actors all looking at her in this little outfit.
Oh, she's going like a movie screening.
Yeah. So I said, what song are they going to be playing there? Suck My Dick?
Yeah, she'll be dancing with somebody.
Right, yeah, maybe they'll have this there.
Suck my motherfucking dick. Suck my dick. Suck my mother...
So she gets all dressed up and stuff. So I decide after dinner, I'm going home. I figure, well, I'll go be with her. She must be home by now. I get home about 10:30 from my bachelor party.
Really?
Yeah, and then I find out the next morning Beth was at the bachelor party. After the after party where there was no food, they decided to come to Nobu. where we were.
Oh.
She said, I don't want to interrupt his bachelor party, but then found out I had already left. So she said, oh, that'll be okay. So she, right? Did you see her?
No. I left right after you.
How did you not see her? She was there.
We all left right around the time you left, Howard. We all left.
I thought you were there till midnight or so.
I thought I was. I mean, I left when you... It was at least it was 11 o'clock.
He said he was in bed at 10:30.
I got back here at 11:45 because I watched the end of the Milwaukee game on the computer.
I was in bed by 10:30.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We left at 10. And then Howard left, and then it was total confusion.
I hate it.
There were a bunch of guys out on the street trying to figure. Well, once you left, nobody knew what to do. Should we go inside? Should we go outside?
I always told the guys I was not into making a whole big night.
I think they thought that they could sway you. Yeah, that they could convince you.
The plan was to get me there to the dinner, and then
we'll get you drunk, and then we'll take you to the club.
Well, I helped Howard out by being the other party pooper because I said, look, I can't go to the strip club either.
Yeah, Artie's a whole changed man.
Well, he's on, like, he's grounded or something. He's like on adult grounding.
I go, Art, you going to the strip club? He goes, oh, I'm not allowed. I go, you're not allowed? He goes, no. He goes, that's one of the places where I'll go and drink.
Right. Well, what's he going to do at a club?
What idiot would drink at a strip club? So I actually, I left too. But can we discuss Ronnie, please? Because
yeah, go ahead.
What happened with Ronnie?
Listen, I usually, like, all the stuff when Ronnie gets drunk, I'm fine usually. But I'm like, you guys are busting his balls. He's just getting drunk. He was so fucking annoying. First of all, he gets up to make a toast. It's the most embarrassing thing ever. He's screaming, I know you for 23 years. And it's like everybody's rolling their eyes like, sit down and shut up. He wouldn't shut up. Then he sits down. He comes over.
Ronnie's like the big dope.
He's the obnoxious.
Yeah.
He's wearing a skull shirt. A skull shirt. So then
he likes to show off all of his weird tattoos.
And because I was late,
Nobu has never seen such class.
No.
Because I was late, I was eating late. So I'm eating my dinner. He comes over and sits down next to me and fucking gets me in a headlock while I'm eating. God! Drink something, eat something. And,
drink something? What's the matter with you? Drink something?
Yes, you did. Yes, you
drink anything.
You were spilling gin or whatever the fuck you had all over my shirt.
Ronnie's like showing him his glass.
Oh, such a lie.
I saw you put the glass on the Artie's
And
nose.
you were the one who told me to take my shirt off.
Why do it?
I never told you to take your shirt off.
Oh, look at this.
Take your shirt off. What do I give a fuck if you take your shirt off?
You were the one who was telling me to show your friend the tattoos, the guy from the gym.
I did?
Yes, you did.
I never did that.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck.
Why the hell would I take my shirt off if you didn't ask me to?
No, my friend goes, what's with fucking Ronnie's tattoos?
And I wasn't wearing a skull shirt, Artie. I was wearing a blue collared shirt.
That wasn't
a T-shirt.
I had a T-shirt underneath.
Right.
Yeah, and so when the guy he asked me to show the guy the tattoos, that's when I took my shirt off. Why am I the one who always get my ass busted?
Ron, because listen, you probably don't remember.
So then Ronnie
I do remember everything.
You had me in a fucking headlock.
Oh, God. Come on, Artie. Give me a break.
Then he gets up and he makes a speech.
What was the speech?
It was a joke, for God's sake.
It was a joke. He goes like this. He wants to be funny like Artie is.
I wasn't trying to be funny.
Because everyone said...
Dude, it was a bachelor party. We were goofing around.
So you know how everyone gets up and says a few words? Like Artie said a few words. Ronnie wants to be like Artie.
No, I don't want to be like Artie.
Ronnie decided he had to
be.
Plus he's in a classy, he's not used to a classy restaurant.
Right, exactly. I'm used to being in a fucking diner.
Yeah, so there's a lot of fucks.
That's true.
He curses now every other word. He became like that's his thing now.
Every other word. Right.
So he's in Nobu, which is a fancy restaurant. He's screaming at the top of his lungs, fuck it. What? Richie leans over and he goes, oh, great. It goes 10 tables out the door. He's screaming, fuck.
And he's so full of shit.
So
Ronnie did say that. This actually happened, Ron.
This happened. I'm not making this up.
All
so Ronnie gets up and he goes, fuck, man. He goes, why are you getting married, man?
Oh, that's what he kept saying.
Why things have to change? And I'm saying to myself, well, this fucking guy's not married. Why did things change?
You're not married.
Yeah. How come you had to make that change?
You changed.
What? I was...
Give me your speech. Tell her your speech.
No, I don't want to tell her. You know what, dude?
I'm telling the truth.
You know what? Don't ever invite me to anything again.
I didn't invite you.
Yeah, I know. And you
I didn't invite you to that. I didn't have anything to do with who was there.
Yeah.
You know what? I heard that, like, Ross didn't invite Jeff Schick. I was kind of expecting Jeff to be there. And, because Jeff's like one of my guys.
Yeah.
And, but I didn't know the guest list. It was a bachelor party. So I show up. I heard Jeff's all pissed off at Ross.
No, he's not pissed off. I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt.
He should be.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Hey, tell Robin who else showed up at your party.
Who? Oh, Chris Rock was there. But he wasn't at our party. He was eating dinner there, and he came over and said hi. But then Ronnie goes, why you get married? the fuck are you doing?
I didn't say that like that.
Why not keep things
exaggerate it, okay?
Keep things the same.
I said, Beth is a great girl. You had everything you always said that. Why ruin it? I said, and I was saying basically the same thing. That's what I said.
Why ruin it? What do you give a fuck what I do?
Because I want you to be fucking happy.
I am. Don't you think I'm happy?
Yeah. Dude, forget it.
Forget
like I said, don't invite me. Don't invite me to anything. You don't invite me to anything. I'll stay home and look out the fucking window, okay?
Why don't you make a speech at the wedding?
Because everything I do is wrong, okay?
Ron,
I'm having a good time. It was a bachelor party, okay?
I wouldn't have said anything.
I was having a good time.
I wouldn't have said anything, but you...
God forgive me for having a good time. I'm sorry.
Please, God forgive him.
He's taking the drink and you showing Artie the drink. You want him to start drinking?
Get the fuck out of here.
Responsible.
And Master Brad.
Don't you care about his sobriety?
I made him, I said to him to drink.
Then they had these beautiful, Richie put out these beautiful microphones.
Oh, that he rented.
Ronnie broke one.
I didn't break.
He broke one. There was a beautiful, listen, this gorgeous cake, one of those cakes that must have cost like $2,000 or something. Beautiful cake with a microphone on top. Ronnie grabs the microphone and just breaks it before anybody took a picture of the cake. They had to reconstruct the mic and take a picture of the cake with the fucking microphone.
Wow.
And then he hands me the mic. I'm like, I'm eating. I don't want the fucking microphone. I'm in a headlock.
I never got a beautiful picture of the cake.
I didn't know anybody was taking pictures.
Yeah, that was the whole idea. The fucking thing was like Picasso.
Taking pictures. Remember a cake like that.
I wanted to show Robin, but you obviously don't want to see anything.
Right, I didn't want to see
all you brought back was Ronnie.
Right.
At every bachelor party, the guys always make sure they get a picture of the cake.
Right. Okay.
I never been to a bachelor party that had a cake before that one.
Dude, did you try some of that cake?
It was great.
Oh, my God, that was fantastic.
What kind of shirt are you wearing under this shirt? Do you wear your skull shirt under every...
No, that was he had his bachelor. You know what it was? I think if we went to the strip club,
what does that mean?
He would have his T-shirt on. His strip outfit. Because he could show off your tattoos.
Dude, I had a collared shirt on, and I wouldn't have taken my shirt off. You asked me to show the guy. Call the guy up.
You love your tattoos.
Whatever. I don't even know the guy's name.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The big, tall trainer guy that works at your gym. No, the other guy.
Greg.
They're
both named Greg.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. And then you said to me...
You know the guy's name?
No, I never met the guy before.
You're taking your shirt off for him?
No, he asked me to.
What are you doing when I tell you to do?
It was your party.
He tells you to get him a nice car. You don't listen. He tells you to take
I got him a nice car. Don't even start with that now.
Anyway.
No, I mean, it was just...
Well, anyway,
Ronnie was in full Ronnie mode.
I saw Beth, okay?
Yeah.
What happened was...
Oh, good.
Some of the guys left. Yeah.
Greg,
I attacked her when she got there.
I told him not to marry you, and he said, you're right, Ronnie.
Right. So what happened was a bunch of us decided we were going to hang out downstairs at the bar in Nobu.
Right.
So we were drinking downstairs.
Right.
And then all of a sudden we hear, hey, how you guys doing, guys? And she was upstairs.
Beth.
Yeah,
I know.
With two of her friends.
Right.
And that was it.
She was all decked out, right? Am I right?
Nice bright red dress.
Yeah.
Oh, you really?
Barely a dress.
A mini dress.
Mini dress.
Right.
Mini dress.
And I'm like...
And she was standing on the second level, so...
You could see right up there, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's like a glass floor.
What color panties was she wearing?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't look. I didn't look.
He knows.
I didn't look.
He probably has that on his cell phone.
I didn't look.
No picture of the cake.
He sold it to upskirts.com.
I got it. That Nobu. It was a Thursday night. That Nobu is hopping, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's the bar's got all hot chicks.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Richie...
That's the place to be.
Put us in a little private room there. I said to him, open up let's see some hot chicks.
Well,
it's a bachelor party.
I think it was a good idea for the beginning of it.
Yeah, I think you would have been just as weird. If we started at the beginning, you'd go, oh, my God, everyone's staring at me.
Not me. I love it. I love when people stare at me.
He loves to be stared at.
I love it.
And then people would have been coming up to the table. As it was, once we opened the curtain, people were trying to come in and say hello. So
you're telling me Ronnie had too much to drink at your bachelor party?
Yeah, he drank a lot.
Yeah.
Come on, you drank a lot.
I had 3 drinks.
Was that true? And you were acting that retarded?
I had 3 drinks.
Wow. Somebody must have spiked his drink.
You didn't have 3.
No, maybe 4. Maybe 4. That was it.
And I've become like the dick. I've done a 180 going, Ronnie, you're still on that dead-end street.
Yeah. Artie's like the voice of reason.
No, believe me, I'm not.
Artie's the designated driver.
When I'm sitting next to Ronnie, I'm the voice of reason.
But do you look and say, oh, I hope I don't act like that when I'm drunk?
Well, too late to hope that. Right?
Ronnie's definitely a fish out of water when he goes to like a fancy restaurant.
Fancy restaurant?
Yeah.
Does he not know?
What did I do? But I like that. You're in the back room. What are you doing?
Fuck you, fuck this man.
Gary, did you hear me cursing all night? All night?
No, the speech was... Here's
the speech, maybe.
The speech was inappropriate and really loud. And there were a lot of fucks in the speech. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
Here's the speech. I'll give you the speech.
I don't want to hear it.
Do the speech.
I think you were going for funny.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Why you get married? Let's keep things the I've known this guy for 23 fucking years.
I didn't say that, dude.
What are you doing? Keep things the same. What are you getting married for? Let's fuck some hood.
I didn't say that either.
You did.
23 years I know this fucking guy. Oh, wait a minute. That's a very nice girl, but what are you doing?
Yeah.
I did it like that. I did it like that. All right. Yeah, okay.
Fred, look at the level of my friend.
It feels like we're back at Nobu. That's not even an exaggeration.
It's pretty dead on, Ronnie. Really? Yeah, okay.
That might be the best impression Artie's ever done.
Okay.
That's exactly what it was. It's yelling.
Yeah, good.
You yell.
Right.
You yell.
Sit down! Let's fucking eat and fuck a whore! I mean, I like it because I look like the Prince of Wales.
No, you do. You're like class. You're like personified. You know who you're like? You're like a prince.
Like Mario Cuomo.
Yeah, right.
Always distinguishing yourself, aren't you?
He was the life of the party.
I got nothing to say to you.
Always got to
Ronnie made it easier for
appearance.
Ronnie made it easier for everyone who had to do a toast after him because you just had to open with, well, I can't be as bad as Ronnie.
Well, anyway, it was a very nice dinner.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I did enjoy
glad you did it?
I did. I enjoyed it. It was a nice night.
Oh, there's nothing like the food at that place.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Oh, stop.
Thank you for your speech.
Throwing down microphones.
As happy as he was at Nobu, he's just as miserable now.
Artie's impression of that speech was identical to what it sounded like.
I heard Ronnie in Ronnie mode, and it sounds like that.
Sounds feasible, right? Yeah. I got to take a break. I think the Iron Sheik's going to stop in and say hi to us.
I heard he was, like, really out of control, like he's never been out of control before at Levy's Comedy Club.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I know.
No.
Fucking faggot!
All right, we'll be back right after these words. Am I on? Okay. By the way, I watched the debates on Friday night. I went home. Anyway, the wedding, I was very stressed out before the wedding.
Yes.
First of all, we did that whole, what famous people do thing. That's the other thing on Stern Fan Network. They were like, oh, Howard had a lot of famous people at his wedding. Well, that's all they write about in the paper. We had a lot of regular people, too.
Absolutely.
There were a lot of shitheads at that wedding.
Yeah, we had tons of shitheads. So, anyways, they were like, well...
JD was there. What do you want?
Yeah, I mean, come on. So, where do I begin? I was really stressed out ahead of time that...
Well, you kept saying you didn't even think people were expecting too much. They were not going to have a good time.
First, I did that whole celebrity thing where, like, you know how you don't give anyone the location of the place until, like, the day before?
Now, did you give out the location the day before? Were you, in fact, the source?
Well, yeah. I mean, we
Why? Where did you get it?
No, I'm saying... Oh, okay, I meant publicly, obviously.
No, not publicly.
Right.
I know who did that. Donald Trump did that.
Yeah. In a sense, you do. You think so? Is he the guy?
He was the guy. If you read the article in the New York Post on page 6,
he was mentioned.
They go, Donald Trump will be there. I mean, he was the only name. How would anyone know Donald Trump was going to be at my wedding?
Right. Is he that much of a publicity guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, Donald thinks he's doing you a favor by, he's like, I can't believe this guy doesn't want publicity.
Right. He's like, he's not getting any publicity. I'll help him out.
He really thought you needed it. Listen, no one's covering your wedding, man.
Right. Yeah. He was like, gee, no one's going to know about it, and why would anyone want to go?
I see what you're talking about.
wondered how all that press got there.
I know how.
You were keeping them it was so secret.
I know how.
And then all of a sudden it was like almost like walking a red carpet.
I know how it was. The whole thing was in page 6.
Right, Trump put it on page 6. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know for sure that he did it, but my guess was that Trump was the guy. And so what? I didn't give a fuck. I was just like, I was just happy, and so I kind of stressed out. And the reason I did this whole kind of subterfuge where you don't tell anyone where it is, is because I did want to avoid any kind of press. I wanted just to have like a wedding where it would have been, people wouldn't be worried about that kind of stuff. But of course, it got out. Word got out. And then, but I said to Beth, for once I was like a good calming source. I said, you know what? Who cares if it gets out? Because this whole thing's a bit of a circus anyway. My life's been a circus. Our life together's been a circus, and we're having it at Le Cirque, which stands for circus. You know what I mean? It's like,
it was very appropriate.
It's just a circus, and we should just go with it and have some fun. And, and the day of the wedding, there were all these paparazzi guys outside my apartment and everything, and Beth and I decided, but who, you know, Beth's going to be in her wedding dress. I'm going to be in my suit. Who the fuck wants to stand out on the streets but next to the garbage pails?
Getting your picture.
And that'll be, you know, that'll be the picture of everything. So we did this whole thing where we ducked out on the paparazzi. You know, it was like a whole
How'd you do that?
Oh, my God, don't ask. Ralph went out of my apartment and covered his face.
Fakes?
You know how Ralph looks like me?
Oh, yeah?
Him and Sam Simon pulled up, and Ralph got in the car and covered his face, and then they all followed the car, and then we walked out.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Ralph was...
Yeah, so you did the double thing.
Yeah, I have a double.
We thought Sam...
Finally, Ralph has a purpose.
They thought Sam was Beth.
I was going to say, they thought Sam was Beth.
Oh, God.
So anyway, you know, so we did that whole thing. So it was sort of gay in a way, you know, in the sense that, you know, here I am ducking the paparazzi and being a douchebag and, you know, hiding the day of my wedding and hiding where the location's going to be. But I was just like...
up until, you know, a few hours before the wedding, I was like, well, I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah. Right. And it just, but it was kind of weird. But, you know, I didn't know what to do. I'm just like thinking... Geez, do we really want to make this into a press event? It ended up being one anyway.
Right,
but,
you might as well have. You would have controlled it a little better.
But I gave it a shot at trying to make it somewhat private. You know.
Think about all the people who got to dummy up, though. You got people who work at the place. You got assistants of people who know. You got, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people.
Yeah, it was over. So anyway, I tried. And I'm not even sure why I tried, but I did. So then, because, you know, the High Pitch Eric was there. And, you know,
yeah, I heard on the news that High Pitch Eric just hung out forever.
Yeah, he was there.
He had the best time at the wedding.
I do notice that the articles afterwards, the only person who gave an extensive interview was Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic was like on every newscast. And
in every article, you know, it's Dominic giving details.
Dominic, yeah. So anyway, you know, Beth,
I hardly saw Dominic there. He must have been doing interviews.
Beth had this whole secret plan. She told everyone she was going to wear kind of a, you know, a traditional wedding dress. And she made this wedding dress.
Beautiful, man.
Oh,
really
amazing.
Like the hottest wedding dress I ever seen.
Ever.
Like I ever saw in my life.
It's so beautiful.
And she did what brides are supposed to do. You're supposed to be the most special girl in the place when you get married. And she fucking did it, you know?
Yeah.
So I knew about this wedding dress, and, you know, she said, oh, my God, and, you know, the crack of my ass is showing on purpose, and I'm going to show off, you know, just it's going to be pretty wild. And the woman who made this dress is Georgina Chapman. Mm-hmm. That's who the designer she likes.
Oh, that's someone I didn't know that name.
Yeah, and she's married to Harvey Weinstein, actually.
That's why Artie knows.
And she's a super cute chick. Super cute. Oh, my God, so beautiful. In fact, I got a picture of her dolling Beth up. I ought to put that up on the website somewhere.
She personally did the whole thing?
Yeah, she helped her with it. So I come downstairs and go, God, she is such a beautiful bride. I'm so lucky, blah, 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 feeling really good. And, you know, like afterwards.
That's a bride you want to see.
I go on the Stern Fan Network after they go, oh, what a whore. What a stripper outfit. What a, you know. And I was like, you know, these fucking guys.
You can't please them. Why did you look?
She, you know, she wanted to look hot. And
it was such a beautiful dress. And while it showed skin, it wasn't tasteless.
No, it wasn't. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was made it, right? You liked it.
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah. By the way, there were more than at least 5 guests who I won't name by name, who were pretty touchy-feely with her after the wedding. Yeah, right after I married her, we're really coming on pretty strong.
They were feeling her up?
Rubbing her back, feeling her up. I mean, they're trying to, you know, because...
Oh, my God.
I mean, she did look good, but you don't do that.
Touch.
Isn't anyone afraid of me anymore?
No, apparently not.
Nobody cares.
Were these famous people?
Some of them.
Come on, name names.
All right, one of them's on The View. I can't say her name.
It's a woman?
No, I'm joking. No, there were a couple of people who were very Beth said a couple of guys were taken with me. I said, how far did they get?
Really? I mean, did you get her first, or did they? I
was concerned because she didn't wear any panties. In that outfit, you can't. I was like, that was making me nuts.
I know.
But it was great because when she walked in, nobody expected her to be almost naked, you know?
Yeah, no, that was
it was pretty
nice.
cool. So then, I don't know where to begin. I mean...
But wait a minute. You got to tell me somebody who was inappropriate.
No.
Come on.
Beth asked me not to. Ugh. What am I going to do? It's my wife. You know? She's not a girlfriend anymore. She's the wife.
Okay.
So, by the way, Beth got really drunk at the wedding.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people got really drunk. I missed the whole thing.
Oh, my God. She got so wasted that, like, at the end of the night, she grabbed a glass of champagne.
Yeah.
And, like, she had dropped a glass of champagne. She'd spilled champagne on me. And then she took a glass and she, like, was going to drink it. I saw she was already tipsy, like she was going to fall over in her shoes.
Wow.
So I said, no more
you
champagne.
Had to cut her off?
I cut her off and took her home. This was at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you guys hung out a lot longer than anybody thought. In fact, Beth and I were joking before the wedding that, you know, it was going to start at 7 and I'd be home in bed by 9.
Well, for those who stayed late, they got to see my rousing rendition of Wild Thing.
Yes, I saw that.
With John Stamos on drums.
I said, I know Howard's drunk.
Yeah, I was singing. I wasn't actually drunk. That's the weird part.
Really? Because
I had 2
thought,
drinks.
My goodness, he must be feeling no pain.
Nah, you know what it was? I was really stressed out, and this is my personality. I was really stressed out whether people were having a good time or not.
I heard that, too, that you were complaining even during the wedding. Nobody's liking this.
Well, I was first of all, we did it at a restaurant, and amazing things happened sort of musically. Phoebe Snow got up and sang. Billy Joel got up and sang. And like halfway through Billy's first song, I realized a lot of people couldn't see or hear him because it was in a restaurant, and a lot of people were... So I was all stressed out. I was
all the way at the back when Billy started singing.
Right.
And I was like, who's that?
Yeah.
Because he sang an unusual song.
It was a James Taylor song.
Yeah. And then it was like, oh, my God, that's Billy Joel. And then people started surging forward. They all left the back of the room.
Yeah, it was it's pretty special when Billy Joel sings a song at your wedding. It's not, let alone free.
And in person.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And I called him.
Phoebe Snow's voice is unreal.
Phoebe Snow is amazing. And you know what? I was thinking about it. She sang
a lot.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you stayed, what happened was we had a back room.
Right.
Pat Monahan got up and sang.
He was amazing.
I heard all
But I felt like a lot of people had left by the time Pat sang.
I don't know. I stayed for the whole... I saw it all. And Pat was incredible.
No,
I was stressing out that people were leaving and not seeing Pat Monahan. And then I felt like if Billy had stayed, he would have jammed a little with Pat Monahan. But, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I think Billy got out of there right after he sang, right?
Yeah. And, like a lot of people were leaving when the whole thing was going on in the back. But there was a huge crowd standing around. I mean, there wasn't supposed to be a dance floor, and everybody started dancing. They were having such a good time. It was fun. Yeah. It was amazing.
There's no way you would have been able to tell.
It was the greatest. I've never had so much fun at a wedding. I was like, who would have thought that was a wedding?
Yeah, right. Exactly. That was the idea, to have fun. So, like, the feedback I got from everyone after the wedding was everybody had, like, a really, really great time.
It was a very special night. It was really unique.
I don't know what time Artie left, but it just kept staying amazing.
I left at midnight.
Yeah.
So Artie left me a message, and I guess with Artie's sobriety, if you don't mind me saying this.
No.
With Artie's sobriety, you know.
It's a little difficult.
It's a little difficult to watch everyone drink, and I was real proud of Artie, actually, and I called him back. You got my message, I hope.
Yes, that was very nice.
And I said, you know, man, I'm real proud of you, because rather than stay there and torture himself, he stayed till midnight, which is more than... Or he went somewhere where he could really have a drink. I heard someone told me...
heroin den.
Maybe I shouldn't be so proud of you. You went home. I thought you were going home. I heard you went out to hang out with some of your drug friends?
No. I played poker. I went to go play poker with actually AA guys.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but
you had an alcohol-free poker game.
Well, not alcohol-free, but for a few of the guys... There's guys in Jersey I play poker with for years, and they play every Thursday night, so... they were playing in Brooklyn, and I went, and I don't know, it was weird. Like, I had to replace gambling. I had to replace drinking with gambling.
Oh, no.
But I won some money. But
did you?
Was it high-stakes poker?
Yeah, this is like a $2,500 buy-in.
Oh, this is one of those real games.
Yeah. It's dealer's choice, you know. It's like whatever.
And it starts at midnight?
No, it starts about 10.
Oh, but they let you come in late?
Yeah.
You can come in at any time, right?
Yeah, I've been friends with these guys for a long time.
Right.
So it was, I was up $3,700.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I won.
Did you win?
I won.
You won $3,700.
$3,700. But no, it's actually, it's a weird thing because I know 3 of the guys are major AA guys. So I don't know. I just went over there and played cards.
So some guys drink and some don't.
Yeah, but it's not. It's very much about the poker game.
Right.
More than the drinking. So, you know.
These are serious guys. They don't want a bunch of drunks at the table.
Well, they wouldn't mind that if they're losing their money to them.
Was it really hard for you, though, not to drink at the wedding?
No. Like I say, if I could be at a place where I'm having fun, I thought my table was so much fun. I was with Jimmy and Sarah and Kelly Ripa, who was such a sweetheart. She was very nice to me.
Right.
Mark Consuelos, Chevy Chase and his wife, and Stamos and that hot chick he was with. That was a fun table.
Leah,
right. Pal,
yeah, she was
in Us Weekly.
Very pretty.
Yes, very hot. Well, come on, he's John Stamos. Yeah. He's prettier than her.
Right. Yeah, I mean, a girl has to realize John's still going to be prettier.
And very nice, too, by the way.
Yeah,
very
sweet girl.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had an interesting ceremony. We had Mark Consuelos marry us.
Hysterical.
And everyone was like, well, why are you doing it? Because it's theater, and Mark's he's a really nice guy. We got to know him.
He took it so seriously. Yeah. That was what made it fun.
That's why we chose him. The guy said, when we asked him, he said, no, I would really do a serious job. And he says, and I'll keep it moving fast.
No, it's quick.
And yeah.
He was like the master of ceremonies. He was like, here we go.
There was no really time to get bored. That's what was great about it.
And there was no long, sappy... You remember, I love Bubba's wedding, because it was very kitsch. But that minister, when he started droning on...
My God. Well, we didn't put anyone through that. No offense, Bubba.
No, your vows were great, too. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, that morning of the wedding, Beth wrote her vows separately from me. And
you guys waited till the last minute?
Yeah, we kept saying we have to write our vows, I've always been that way. Even in school, I have to wait till the last minute.
Well, when she said, when we left each other today to go write our vows, I'm like, they're kidding.
No. And...
with everything else going on.
Yeah, I mean, the only vow that I had written ahead of time was that I was laying in bed one night and I said, I vow to always TiVo all of our favorite shows.
That was funny.
Including the following shows. Then I listed Bachelor, Bachelorette, American Idol,
Biggest
Idol.
Loser and Biggest Loser Family. That was the one that got me.
Yeah, so I listed everything in our TiVo.
And promising to shave all your disgusting body hair was nice, too.
Yeah, and I started out with, I promised to do all the things that guys always promise their wives will do. Clip my nasal hair, shave. Right. I had this whole Dutch oven line that I left out.
I know, I heard about that.
Yeah, I left out the Dutch oven comments. I was reading the crowd. They wanted me to move on. And then I realized I was going on with the funny shit for a while. And I said, this crowd's starting to think I'm going to treat this as a goof.
Right.
So then I got down to serious vows. I should have brought my vows in to read to you.
Yeah, man. They were good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Beth started crying.
You got Beth to... She literally started bawling in the middle of the wedding.
Make a note tomorrow. I want to read my vows. I don't know if I even want to share them, but maybe I will.
I don't know.
I'll see.
I don't know.
So Beth
starts... Beth. Run it by Beth. Yeah.
All right. Beth starts crying. Because Barbara Walters afterwards asked me for the vow. She wanted to read them on The View, and I went...
she shouldn't be reading them.
Yeah, I went, okay. And then I thought I went home and I went, I don't know. She goes, email them to my producer, Bill Geddes. And I was like, I'm not going to email my vows.
Yeah, some guy handing,
felt kind of weird.
With his hands all over your vows.
It felt kind of weird,
Yeah, they're for you.
And then, and then it was like...
it's become a cold world.
She wants to use them.
So then so we had this ceremony. Mark Consuelos was the guy marrying us. And then Natalie Maines sang When I See Beth Smiling.
And that was so beautiful when you guys were walking in. That made people cry.
My criticism was, though, that no one could see Natalie singing.
I didn't know who was singing.
That's what I mean. She should have been up on the whatever that thing is.
That moment got to me because I was sitting next to Jason. I was standing next to Jason Kaplan and his fiance. And I was saying, could you imagine that guy, that super fan, sent that in, and the guy's dead now, and it's being sung at your wedding.
Yeah.
You walk down the aisle.
listening or hearing this up in heaven.
Wow.
He would be so proud.
Gary, give me the name of the guy who wrote When I See Beth Smile.
Lonnie Heckman.
Lonnie Heckman's song, When I See Beth Smile. It was Jimmy Kimmel's idea. Jimmy ran into Natalie Maines of the Dixie Chicks, who's a big fan of this show. He runs into her, and he wrote me an email, and he goes, I just spoke to Natalie Maines. I had this great idea. I asked her if she'd sing When I See Beth Smiling, and she said she would.
Oh, that was a touch of genius.
I was like, wow, that is really good. I said, you really think she wants to do it? I don't want to put her out. And he goes, no, she's into it. She wants to do it.
Yeah, it was such a beautiful...
Yeah.
It was so great. It was a great start to the whole thing.
Yeah, sung by a professional singer like that, a huge, like a star.
Natalie Maines from the Dixie Chicks.
And you're walking down the aisle with that guy. If there's ever a guy looking down from somewhere happy, it's that guy.
Yeah.
I felt important, so it was really great.
And it was all about Beth. I loved it. I loved the whole thing of it.
I wish I had a copy of the song because I really didn't even get to hear it that much because we were walking and saying hello to everyone.
Right.
And I'd love to hear what she did with it. She said she even wrote an original verse to it.
Yeah, see, I couldn't make out everything that was going on. I just sort of recognized that was When I See Beth Smiling.
Yeah, so I was kind of like, I was like, whoa. I mean, I said I should have videotaped this thing, but I didn't want to have video cameras around. I wanted people to feel like they didn't. I only had a photographer.
Right.
And we got back some of the pictures, not all of them. I can't wait to
go through them
because
that'll be cool.
The woman's a fantastic photographer, and Beth released like 2 of the pictures to the paper.
Those were beautiful. I mean, I was watching The View, I guess, that Monday.
Right.
And, or no, it was Regis and Kelly.
Right.
And Kelly had some pictures that, Beth had sent her. They were amazing.
There's supposedly some in People magazine and Us magazine. I haven't seen it.
I saw the ones in Us Weekly. Yeah, they were good too, but wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister had the Us Weekly and showed them to me. So, right, you didn't sell pictures?
No. In fact, this was really weird. We didn't have a publicist or anything like that. People had contacted us and said, if you would let us have some wedding pictures, we'll pay you like over $1 million or something.
Right.
And I was like, wow, I'm not getting into that world. I've never been into that thing. And I don't want to be in any fucking magazine. That was my viewpoint. So Beth said to me, she agreed and this and that. She said, maybe I'll release a picture of me in the wedding dress because it would be good for Georgina. And I said, that's fine. I don't care. I said, I just don't want to be in any picture. So, and, someone said to me, get the money and give it to charity. And I said, you know what? I believe in giving money you earn to charity. It's like, I don't need to sell pictures. It's like...
money you don't have, you're just not taking it. It's not really you giving.
So after the wedding, Beth showed me 2 of the pictures we got from the photographer. We didn't get all of them back. And I said, you know what? Those are really beautiful. I'd like to share those with the fans and stuff. I don't feel funny about it. I feel really proud that I married you. I'm in love with you, and I'm happy to release these, and I feel good about it.
Yeah, they were very tasteful.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
And I said, you look beautiful in your dress, and I feel real good about it. That's how I felt. That's just, I was drunk as a skunk when I made that decision. I was sitting there drinking with Beth.
But you're happy about it now that you're sober.
Yeah, I was wasted. And and then, I just made this decision. So Beth said, well, how do I do this? So she sent the pictures over to Georgina, who had a public relations firm, and she knows someone at Us Magazine who did a story, and she sent it over to them and stuff. So then they start asking her, are these pictures exclusive?
Right, because I saw exclusive picture.
Yeah, so Beth goes, well, she was honest. She said, look, I just sent these over to Us, and Georgina released them. We didn't know that people would pick up on them and stuff. Yeah. So the woman on Us goes, I heard these are in People. And Beth goes, look, I'm not looking for any money.
What do you want from me?
I don't know what to tell you. We don't even care. If you don't want to use them, don't use them. We felt they were nice pictures. You keep asking us for pictures. Here's the pictures. We're not in charge of whether they're exclusive or not, nor are we representing these. All of a sudden, I'm involved in these intense discussions. I said, listen, cut off all discussions.
Yeah, you didn't even want to do this kind of thing, and now you're doing it anyway, and for no money.
Yeah, I said, don't. I'm not looking for a dime.
I got married. Here's a picture.
Here's a picture. You asked for a picture. Here it is.
Yeah. You were begging for a picture. Now you're yelling and screaming at it.
Yeah. So, anyway. Ceremony starts, we walk in, and I got to admit, I was, like, nervous beforehand, more nervous that people wouldn't have a good time. I don't know why that matters so fucking much to me. I was having a good time.
You did everything you could to make it a wonderful occasion, so... I guess you do. I mean, I've given those things, and you do. You worry about every little thing going right and people just enjoying themselves and being comfortable.
Right. So I walk in, and everybody's there, and Beth's idea was, we'll walk into the restaurant. She goes, and let's just walk straight right up, like people having cocktails and eating hors d'oeuvres. We'll walk straight up and get married right in front of them. They won't even know.
That was, I thought, the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, Beth says, just do it that way. That way no one has to interrupt their party. It's entertaining for them, and then we're out.
We were in a cocktail hour. We were at the wedding.
Right. So I thought that was cool.
That was a good format for other people to take note of.
Yeah. Enough with sitting down. And
now we got to move to another place, another place, and another place.
Yeah, we walked in, boom, right up to stage. Natalie started singing When I See Beth Smiling. And then, bam, we hit the, whatever that thing was, a little stage area.
Right, the huppah.
People were calling it a huppah, but it was not a... Mark Consuelos was more of a padre than a rabbi.
Right.
Well, yeah, he was a reverend.
He was a reverend. And this guy took it so seriously. I mean, I can't thank this guy enough. He put thought into it, and he went out and got a license, and he found out all the rules, who has to sign, the marriage certificate, blah, blah, blah.
He had Kelly carrying around the license.
Yeah. Kelly was hunting people down to sign the license, you know.
Right, it was so funny.
Yeah, it was great. And that's a great couple. They were really just nice people. So they did that. So then Mark starts the thing. Natalie has sung already, and Mark starts his thing. And he got right to it. He introduces Jimmy Kimmel, who we were told was going to make a serious poem. That was Jimmy's idea. Jimmy goes, I'm going up and doing a serious, sappy love poem.
Right, like somebody else wrote.
Yeah, which I thought would have been hysterical. So Jimmy gets up there, and he starts to do this serious poem, and I realized, like a line or two in, I said, he shouldn't have gone serious, because, you know what, it's not that funny. But then all of a sudden, he wisely went to funny.
Right.
He called an audible there? I thought he did that on purpose.
No, he did it on purpose. But I thought he was going to go all serious.
Right.
Do you want to hear what he said?
Sure, I heard it, but it was so funny. I think others should.
I won't do it as good as he did it, because imagine in front of all those people, he gets up and he goes, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. Love is not proud. It is not self-seeking. So here I'm going, uh-oh, we're going to be in fucking trouble, because it is kind of funny to have Jimmy just be serious, but it's not that funny.
Why is Jimmy speaking if this is what he's going to say?
Love waits quietly while he plays chess online against 8-year-olds. Love is saving a bunny in the park and a filthy seagull on the beach. Love is going to bed with him every night before the 6 o'clock news. Love is sitting through a whole Tyra Banks show just to see her. Love is dancing with homosexuals while he plays beer pong with Ivanka Trump. Love is letting his gay friend vomit all over the guest room. Love is having every detail of your sex life available to anyone who can afford to pay $12.99 a month. Love is going to Pittsburgh to see your family and not making him come with you when you know full well he's at home masturbating. Love is watching horrible shows like The Bachelor, even though they might be a bit too girly for your taste. Love is never asking why an adult man with grown children carries baby wipes wherever he goes. But most of all, love is when the engagement chicken actually works. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. And I thought that was the greatest.
It was great. It was so well received by the crowd, too, because everybody did think, uh-oh. And then he came out with that first line, and everybody relaxed and got into it.
So I want to thank Jimmy Kimmel for doing that, who just really, that was really, I mean, I can't tell you how good I felt that he got up and did that. And
so, can you tell us what is the deal with him and Sarah Silverman?
Look. I asked that question. I go, what's the deal? There's pictures of him at my wedding grabbing her ass. He's practically fingering her.
And then when you were singing or somebody turned around, she was in his arms, you know.
So, I mean,
they were kissing next to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I watched her on Barbara Walters because I want to see if she talked about the wedding, which she did.
I saw that, too.
Yeah, Sarah Silverman is coming in tomorrow, by the way.
Okay, we can grill her here.
And, like, Barbara Walters said, well, are you with Jimmy Kimmel or not? And Sarah's like, I don't want to define it. I
have no desire to discuss my personal life. I feel no compunction to share that with you.
I think they're both, like, kind of freaked out to say they're back together again because I guess things were shaky. Yeah, and, you know, things went wrong somehow. I don't even know how they went wrong. No one told me.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden they're back together. But I tell you what, I was real happy to see them together. I'm so used, you know, we become very friendly with them and gone on vacation with them and everything. And it's like, man, it was weird that they were broken up or something. I took it personally. I didn't like it. So, look. You want my opinion? They're fucking back together again. He was practically raping her on the...
Well, if they aren't, they should get a room.
Well, right. If they aren't together, that was rape.
They very much seem like a couple, yeah.
Yeah, they're a couple. Believe me, they're a couple. I mean, there's no disguising it. Either that or that was the best divorce I ever saw.
Really? They still sleep together.
That's like if me and my ex-wife still got together once in a while and, you know, and played with each other's genitals.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, you have those divorces where the couples still sleep together. They just aren't married anymore.
They're outdoing Bruce Willis and Demi Moore.
Absolutely.
So anyway, who are like the best fucking friends on the planet. You know, stop being such great friends. Anyway.
It's all right.
It's okay.
They're doing it for the kids.
So Jimmy did that. And by the way, also on Stern Fan Network, they said, oh, Howard's going to come back and just talk about the wedding. No. You know what? I'm going to fucking get this out, and that's going to be the end of it. You guys make me nuts.
I hate reading that thing. How are we supposed to not talk about the wedding?
People want to know about it.
Yeah, of course they do.
And they especially want to know about it from your point of view. You know, just us talking about it, we just observe things. How is it for you?
So then Mark Consuelo said, okay, Howard and Beth have written vows. And then, we gave the vows. And I'm starting to read my vows, and I get to the serious stuff. And Beth starts crying. And I got to tell you something. Beth's cried like maybe 2 or 3 times in our entire relationship.
Really? She seems like a crier.
No.
Yeah.
She's always been very happy.
Yeah,
I mean, you cry for happy stuff, too, though.
Yeah, maybe she looked at me real hard up there and said, what the fuck am I doing?
I'm actually marrying him?
Yeah.
No, she was so touched.
So you think they were sad tears?
Sad tears, like, I could have done better.
The reality finally hit her.
Well, I thought one of the best lines was someone in the crowd... We were getting ready to do this wedding, and I go, someone yelled out, hey, look at Beth, not Mark Consuelo's.
Right.
Yeah. So I said,
you were saying something, the I do's.
Yeah, so I said, oh my God, I was trying to get my bearings, and I go, oh man, here I am marrying Beth, and I'm staring at Mark Consuelo's, and Beth goes, so am I.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty good.
Well, because he had to stand on a platform, too, to marry you.
Yeah, we're so goddamn tall.
That was hilarious.
Well, he even announced that. He said, yes, I'm so happy to be on this riser. He
took it so seriously, and so did Kelly Ripa, and they wouldn't even say anything about it ahead of time.
In fact, she told me that he didn't tell her what he was going to do. He didn't even tell her what he had handed her.
Right.
He said, just hold this envelope.
So anyway...
Yeah, they're a very sweet couple, those two.
Yeah,
very nice.
They got a good marriage.
Yeah.
I think, it looks good to me.
Well, it seems that way.
Yeah,
they seem very happy.
She's fucking hot, too, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. She's a piece of ass.
Well, he's no slouch.
Yeah, those two.
It's a pretty couple.
Unlike me and Beth, those two look like they should be together.
Their kids look probably good-looking kids.
Yeah.
Handsome, pretty, whatever.
Yeah, I saw their kids. They're actually good-looking kids. Like 2 good-looking people who get married and then have good-looking kids.
Right.
Yeah.
They're in that category.
Yeah.
The whole beautiful family.
Yeah, the whole fucking family is too beautiful for words. Like, they deserve to be alive.
That's right. It's a family that likes to take pictures of itself.
Hitler's dream couple, even though he's Mexican. You know what I mean?
He'd accept him.
He'd accept him. Yeah. He would have been part of the Aryan race. So anyway, so then we do the vows. Beth has the reaction to my vows like I wanted. Thank God, I was like, wow.
Yeah, you really thought that through, I think.
I did. I spent a lot of time on it, actually.
Well, it's something you should spend time on. It really was very, very nice.
I spent like an hour on that.
Really, an hour. A good hour.
An hour of my time.
When you're inspired, an hour's all it takes.
Well, Beth kept saying, you got to write your vows, you got to write your vows. I was like, yeah, I do want to do that, but what do you say? And I had to really think about it. Anyway.
Brian Phelan, you mentioned him?
I made a little speech.
Right. Well, he was so funny because he was sitting way in the back. And I was like, Brian, you got to mention. He said, and I'm still sitting back here.
Right. I said, it was really weird. I think I said this on the air. The morning, I don't know if I did say this on the air.
No, I don't think you said it on the air because it was the first time I was hearing it.
Definitely did not say it on the air.
I'm walking in the day before my wedding. And Brian Phelan, who works for Howard TV, who's this big, heavyset guy who I once had a great night with in New Orleans.
Right.
We were both drunk, and one thing led to another. And we ended up throwing beads at strippers, and I don't know what we were doing. So anyway, I just like the guy. I know I don't want to get to hang out with him, but I like the guy.
Brian, the best way to describe Brian is the guy from the concert for New York who told Bin Laden to kiss his Irish ass. That's Brian Phelan.
Right. So anyway, Phelan, I'm walking in to the studio, and Phelan goes, all right, man, good luck at the wedding. Oh, thanks, man. He goes, if you need any advice, be sure to ask me. And I keep walking, because, you know, when I'm focused on doing the radio show, I'm just walking in, and I don't even think. So I'm walking in, and I go, you know what, I'm an asshole. This fucking guy, I got to think about what he just said. He said to me, if I need any advice, I should ask him. He obviously wants to tell me something. He has
something to say. I
said, why the fuck am I always so goddamn busy, too busy to talk to Brian Phelan? Who the fuck am I?
Most people are.
Yeah, and this, you know, every conversation around here off the air is superficial because you're working, and I stopped in my tracks, I turned around and I looked at him. And I said, Brian, do you really have advice for me? He said, I do. I said, I'd like to hear it. So he was, like, shocked. Like, what the fuck? Now I'm on, you know. This never's happened in the last 20 years.
Uh-oh.
And we've been working together a long time.
He's like, what the fuck am I going to tell this guy about marriage?
Yeah. So he looked at me without missing a blink, and he said, I'm going to tell you what I think. I think when you're up there getting married, look at the smile on your wife's face. Look at how happy she is, and make her happiness your own. I said, what the fuck? I got goosebumps. I was like, the fuck, this fat fuck.
He knows something.
This fat drunken fuck knows something.
He clearly had been to a Chinese restaurant and got a fortune cookie.
I don't know. Come on, man. That was profound.
That's profound.
And I said to him, you know, Brian.
And you'd never expect it to come from Brian.
I said, Brian, I am so going to hold that inside of me because that makes a lot of sense to me. That makes a lot of goddamn sense. You're like a fucking Irish Yoda or some shit.
The only problem is, what if, and you don't have this issue, but what if your bride isn't smiling?
Oh, yeah. All right,
then you better get off stage.
So
Make her anger and hatred your anger and hatred.
So anyway, and then like he wasn't the only guy to give me advice. It was weird. Once I got into this advice mode, like all of a sudden advice was coming my way.
Right.
And
the best thing I did for you was not tell you shit about it.
Well, what would you know? Come on.
Well, that's what I mean.
Who was the second person I mentioned?
Pat Monahan.
Pat Menachia?
Menachia. I'm sorry.
Right. No, I mentioned him during the vows.
Okay, then who else did you mention about advice?
I can't remember my own fucking speech, but
I thought there was...
It was Don Buchwald and someone else. Who was the second person? Anybody remember? No one listened to me.
You mean Brian?
No. Brian and Don and...
There was one other person.
Terry? You're driving?
Terry. Okay, you got it, yeah. So then I'm talking to my agent, and I go, Don, you got any advice for me? Because now I'm thinking everyone's profound. And he goes, I do. I was like, wow, my agent has advice for me. And he goes, you know, when you're single, you're incomplete. And I'm thinking, wow, this is really heavy. And he goes, but when you're married, you're finished. So I was like, oh, man. That's one of the great lines.
That wasn't good.
Yeah. And then,
Don's been to a few roasts.
But Terry, the guy who drives me around, you know, because I'm too fucking famous to be driving myself around.
That's right. How could you drive?
If anyone saw me driving, it would be over.
You'd cause accidents.
This guy, Terry, he says to me, I get out of my shrink appointment. It's the day before my wedding. He goes, look, I got a full tank of gas. I could have you in Boca in 24 hours.
Such optimistic people.
Yeah. Terry McGregor.
Who the fuck would go to Boca? I go somewhere else.
Boca. But he goes to Boca because he's a golfer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a Boca. Go down to Boca Raton, hit a couple of balls. We can have a great time. The first time I got married at my house with my family,
right.
He says to me, I got a boat. I can pull up.
Oh, he's going to get you out of there one way or the other. He's got all kinds of escape.
That's his whole wedding thing. Yeah. He's got a whole escape.
I got a boat. I got a car. What do you need?
By the way, happy birthday to Artie Lange. We missed his birthday Saturday.
I thought about you. I said it's Artie's birthday week.
41. Not a lot of people losing a lot of money on the internet. 41.
I was going to say, who expected it?
All right. So then, am I doing okay with the wedding talk here, or should we stop?
No, it's great.
All right. So enjoy.
Keep going.
Keep going. All right. So then. the next big thing was, now pronounced you husband and wife.
And Beth read her vows.
Right.
You did not cry.
I did not cry, but I thought they were, you know what?
They were beautiful.
I want to read them. It was hard for me even to concentrate.
I loved when she said, we're a team. We're now Team Stern. I love that.
Yeah, she wrote some nice stuff.
Yeah, sweet.
Now she's Beth Stern. She's going around being Beth Stern all over the place.
Yeah, and she said, you know what else got me? Because the Tom Arnold had been in here the day before.
Right.
And you said, you've been married 3 times already. What hasn't worked out for you? He said, none of them had my back. Right. I never got that feeling that you marry because you want somebody to have your back. And Beth said, I have your back.
Well, this was the eerie part of writing vows. Beth went in a room to write hers. I went in a room to write mine. And in my vows, I don't know what made me think of this. My friend Pat, I was running with him one day. And he said, you know what I like about marriage? He said, I asked him, like, what's the thing with marriage? And he goes, to me, he goes, I just like knowing that somebody has my back. And this stuck with me. So I came home and I told Beth about it. In fleeting conversation, 2 seconds. In my vows, she hadn't read my vows. I'm writing them. I go, I want to mention my friend Pat, who told me the greatest thing about marriage is, you have your back. And I just want you to know, honey, I have your back. Or something like that.
Right.
And then, separately, I thought it was really kind of eerie that she wrote in her vows
the same thing.
The same thing. I just want you to know I have your back.
And it struck me because that's what Tom Arnold was saying he never felt when he was in those marriages.
Roseanne didn't have his back, but she had his front.
Every other side.
She had his bull.
She had his face.
She had everything but his back.
Yeah. I don't know. He had her back.
Right. He had her back, her front.
Yeah. So anyway, it was really beautiful. And then we went, and then we told everyone, let's go eat. And we went into this.
Yeah, and that was the thing, because then when you walked out, everybody followed you into the party.
Yeah. Well, Beth and I had gone to Le Cirque one night. And we were sitting there when we were trying to think of a wedding. And she said to me, this is such a beautiful room. And she goes, the thing that we love to do is go to dinner. So wouldn't it be nice just to take a bunch of people to dinner?
Yeah.
And it was the exact meal pretty much that we'd had. Now, I heard on Bubba's show and Adam Carolla's show, they didn't like the food because, it was like, foofy food, shishi.
Shishi, gourmet food.
Yeah, but I tell you, I think it's the best food around, and it was just delicious.
I heard Benji got the vegetarian meal.
Good for you.
Well, someone wrote, I think it was Richard Christie said, he was at Benji's table, and he said, watching Benji eat his vegetarian meal was like, right here, I got to read the exact quote. He said, it was like, he says, especially the asparagus, it was the funniest thing you ever see. He said, Benji looked like a fat bunny rabbit. So I thought that was great.
That's great.
My problem with that food is there's never enough of it. I like it. It's just too little.
Well, then you load up on bread.
I'm sure, a problem, too.
By the way, Bubba...
for a real,
Bubba's heavier than Artie at this point.
I know.
Am I right, Art? Did you size him up?
No, I don't do that normally, but, I was next to him talking to him, and he certainly didn't seem smaller than me. Yeah. I don't know.
It was a great night, being surrounded by all the people we work with, people we know in our lives, people who've been good to us on the show.
Yeah, it was amazing. I hardly ate because I was running around trying to say hello to everybody.
Yeah, and it was, and Artie hardly ate because there wasn't enough food.
That's right.
And so,
I ate everything.
He ate everything, and he hardly ate.
Every one of my plates was clean.
Excellent. So it was kind of this fun night, and then, we're sitting and eating, and Phoebe got up and did 2 songs. They were, of course, serving the food during it. We had nowhere really to perform, but I hope people still enjoyed it.
No, that was amazing. And in fact, she was like, she wanted to, she was feeling like she was interrupting people's meals, and people said, no, keep singing.
Phoebe got up and did 2 songs, and the 2 songs that she did were, I'm spacing out.
I can tell you if you want.
Yeah,
Sam
go ahead.
Cooke's song, right?
No, it's Everything I Do, I Do It For You, the Bryan
Adams song, which was, I wish I had, we got to get Phoebe in just to sing the 2 songs she sang at my wedding.
Did you see Darling, You Send Me?
She said, you send me.
Is that a Sam Cooke song? That is.
It is.
Well, he did it, yeah.
And the Bryan Adams song,
that was great.
I saw her interviewed, she said it mentions marriage or something in it, so,
Mm-hmm.
So she chose those 2 songs, and she was just brilliant and wonderful and amazing. And I called and thanked her a million times. It was really special. And then at the end, after they served the meal, everyone went back, and a lot of people performed. Like Stamos got on drums. There was a great house band. And
everybody was like, ugh, and he can play drums, too?
Yeah, I know. That's what some girls told me. I didn't think he was that good looking until he started playing drums. And then, but I just want to make a point. So Phoebe started singing. Pat Monahan from Train sang a bunch of songs.
Natalie and Jillian.
So anyway. All right. So this is what we got to talk about. This is the controversy of the night. I'll write down everything because I asked everyone to compile a list of all the things that they saw.
Right.
So, you know, when Natalie said when she'd sing When I See Beth Smile, I was happy about that, but I said, you know, gee, wouldn't it be great if Natalie got up and did a couple extra songs? And I said to Gary, don't bother her about it, but if she did, it'd be really cool. So the whole night goes by, and everyone's getting up and jamming and all this shit. Natalie finally gets up. She finally gets up. And, in fact, all summer long, we were going to call Natalie, and we'd hung out with Natalie a little bit over the summer, and I was going to say to her, gee, do you think you want to do some more songs? But I didn't dare ask. It would be really cool if she did Landslide, but I'm not going to say anything. Well, because it's not about that. You know, you don't want to bug people and pressure them and all that shit. So, all of a sudden, Natalie finally gets up. She's having trouble. She's tuning in a guitar, but she's getting ready to sing. Jillian Barbary. I like her, man.
I love Jillian. I was sitting next to her during the wedding.
Can I just make a quick...
She must have been drunk or something.
Can I make a quick observation? Yeah. I love Jillian. I really do. I had a great time with her. She was the closest thing to having invited a whackpacker to the wedding. She was just such a
super fan.
Like, she would go, I was like in the corner, and I heard the shriek, oh my God, JD! You know, like, everybody she met was exciting to her.
She was having a great time.
Yeah, she was.
Husband's a nice guy, the whole thing.
I love Fran.
Anyway, she goes to Natalie, I'm going to get up and sing. I guess they'd had a discussion, and Jillian said, I'm going to get up and sing with you.
Natalie came over at one point, and they got into a conversation, and they realized they were both huge fans, and they bonded over that.
Right. But, Artie, were you here for this moment?
Okay,
so you got to hear this.
I would love to have heard Natalie May sing Landslide, but Jillian sang it with her?
Hold it.
Oh, God.
Jillian gets up with her.
Oh, God.
They finally start singing Landslide. Natalie barely is singing.
Oh. Jillian's singing.
Jillian is singing.
Oh. And everyone's in shock.
It was horrible. It was horrible. And I'm sitting there going, you know, I didn't care. But it was such a great wedding. But I was like...
I'm glad I left. I would have started drinking.
Wind up singing at my wedding.
So I realized Natalie Maines, who probably sings that song better than anyone on the planet.
One of the best songs
including
ever.
Stevie Nicks or anybody.
Right. It's a great tune.
She gets up there. And now Jillian is singing at the top of her drunken lungs.
You know what? The whole audience started singing, trying to drown her out.
This starts happening, and I'm in shock. And I don't know what anyone else is thinking, but I'm thinking like Jillian's going to stop singing at some point and let...
Or realize that she's singing with Natalie Maines, she should shut up.
Right. So anyway, all of a sudden, you know, the song is over, and she gets off stage and she says to me, gee, do you think it's okay that I sang with Natalie? Do you think maybe the song got ruined? I said, listen, the song did get ruined, but it wasn't your fault. So Natalie was an honor game. You know, trying to make...
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So she walks down. Sarah Silverman walks up to me. She pulls me aside and goes, what the fuck was that? I go, what? She goes, oh, my God, do you fucking believe... Like, Sarah Silverman, if she had had a gun, Jillian would have been dead.
Oh, my God.
She was insane. I know Jillian's listening to this, too.
I know, of course.
And probably going nuts and all embarrassed, but it was funny. And but
it was a light moment in the whole thing.
People were pissed. I mean, there was a lot, and someone else very prominent.
Was sing.
Well, I don't think he'll mind me saying this. I don't know.
He wouldn't mind.
Who are you talking about?
I know who it is. I don't think he'd mind.
Sharippa?
Yeah.
He went. Steve Sharippa goes, and Steve and Beth worked together on a show. So he didn't say this to me, but he goes, what the fuck is this? He goes, this is like karaoke. He goes, I can sing better than her. That's it. I'm fucking leaving. And he walked out of the wedding.
I had left before that, but I
sent him home.
She sent him home.
That would have been a highlight of the night, Landslide.
Right. And there was like weird stuff going on too. Sarah and a bunch of people turned to Barbara Walters and go, hey, Barbara, we're going to go outside and smoke some weed. And Barbara Walters goes, without missing a beat, she goes, you know what? Your mother and I are very proud of you.
Yeah. She can't be shaken.
Yeah, she can't be shaken. It was pretty cool. And then, you know, and by the way, so during the eating part of the wedding, A lot of people made a speech. Ralph made a speech. He was working on this speech for fucking 7 days. He ended up throwing it out.
He's out of his mind. Howard, he's so out of his mind. He comes to me and he goes, how much time do I have? I go, like 15 minutes. It's like, what? What? Like, really freaks out. He's got cards and they're scratching all over them. It's like, he was insane. I go, Ralph, you've been working on this for months.
You really ruined his night
but I mean,
by giving him an assignment.
But the guy's had months and months, and he's like, how much time do I have? I go, you had 6 months to write these vows.
Vows?
Sorry.
There's a Freudian.
That's my wife. Anyway, so...
he should have walked you down the aisle and given you away.
Artie made a great speech where he incorporated that he had dedicated his book to me, and I was really moved by that. He fucking killed me with that. And thanks, man. It was really beautiful. And no one ever dedicated a book to me like that. I mean, that was really very sweet. And great speech, funny. You know, Artie has no trouble.
He roasted a few people?
Yeah. People said Artie took it real seriously. They said even during our wedding, he was like busy jotting notes and writing shit down.
He was looking at the room. You could tell.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know Billy Joel was definitely going to be there, and I had 2 jokes with him in it that I was going to. I said, "Fuck it, I'll just do them." But I couldn't. It was the setup of the room helped me because not being able to see him made it easier.
Yes.
Anyway,
I was honored that you would let me make a speech, man, and that was.
Thank you. It was great fun, and my friend Pat made a speech, and then
that was from the heart, Pat.
Yeah. So this is weird. Chevy Chase got up to make a speech.
That was spontaneous. He just got up.
He spontaneously got up to make a speech, and he started talking about how he used to fuck me in the ass.
And you gave me anal warts.
And I gave him anal warts and all kinds of stuff. And I'm laughing my ass off. Well, I heard after the wedding, a lot of people were really offended.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I thought it was funny. Did you think it was funny?
I thought it was funny. I
thought it was really funny.
Very funny. I said, I loved it.
Yeah, I thanked them. And then someone told me they were offended by what Chevy Chase said. I'm like, hey, I'm thrilled. Chevy Chase is giving me a toast at my wedding. And it's funny.
Well, I laugh at everything he does for some reason because of the faces he makes. He kept throwing. He was at my table sitting across from me, and every once in a while I'd get hit with something. I look up, and it would be him laughing like he just likes goofing around.
Yeah, he's having fun.
He hit me with a napkin, a pedophore.
It's different when if it was Ronnie doing it. You throw him out.
Yeah, you'd get upset, and he'd be removed.
Hey, by the way, I got to say, Ronnie Mund is, first of all, I went up to him, I go, you having a good time? He goes, I'm not drinking, I'm not doing anything.
He was making sure to tell everybody he was not having a good time.
Yeah, so, hey, Bubba called Chevy Chase a dick on the Howard wedding page in white.
Really?
Let me see.
The Howard wedding page? Oh, yeah, you mean it's on tape somewhere?
Yeah, let's see, Love Sponge, wedding recap. Let me see why. What happened? Did they get into words?
I don't know.
Maybe he was offended by the speech.
See, he might have been offended by it.
Bubba offended?
Bubba loves you so much that he might have been offended by it.
I gave Bubba a big hug. I told him to come dance with me. He wouldn't dance with me.
Bubba didn't move.
Yeah, Bubba doesn't like activity anymore. I would say, come on, Bubba, dance with me. And Brent was there.
I was looking to hang out with them all night. I couldn't find him and Heather anywhere.
You know who's some fucking dancer? Pharrell.
Really?
Scotty Pharrell.
Pharrell was on the dance floor.
I was dancing with him.
He's got moves.
And he goes like this.
Wow.
I know, he does poses.
He poses. What do they call it? Voguing.
Yeah.
Pharrell's caught up in voguing. Like, I'm looking over, I go, man, look at Pharrell voguing. He does. He's
great.
He makes real big statements when he dances.
He moves around.
By the way, did Heather look great or what?
Heather looks great. Now, here's someone wrote down, I didn't pick up on any of this.
Got to sit with Bubba all night.
Well, apparently you don't have to sit with Bubba all night.
Here's one. I asked people to write down their thoughts about the wedding, and here is something someone wrote. Everyone was wondering, not me, by the way, because I didn't focus on one person. I just walked around to a bunch of different people. Everyone was wondering whether or not Bubba and his wife are separated. They barely spoke, if at all, at the wedding that people observed, and Heather did not sit next to him at the table. Brent's wife sat between them.
Really? Because I saw Heather sitting on his lap the one time I did see him.
Yeah, I didn't detect any rift.
They seemed fine. Yeah, I talked to Bubba and her by the bar. They seemed very happy. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw them coming in. They were together.
She looks
I wish you could have seen Spice. Jimmy Kimmel did it's like a little speech.
He did like the intro to the wedding, like a little.
Oh my God,
said
Spice.
a few words. It was funny.
I know that I'm not going to be. There was no cameras or no audio recording devices allowed. I'm sure Howard may play it when he gets back from vacation. Oh, my God. Funnier than hell. The funniest shit. Artie's was great.
Yeah, Artie was really
The only guy that was a real asshole that I thought brought the whole fucking wedding down was Chevy Chase. when he did his little monologue.
Now, what made him such a prick? I mean,
he's just a dick. He's just a dick. Howard should never invited him. Fucking dick.
What did he say?
Oh, he's like, well,
I had a feud going with Howard.
He
made it about him.
Yeah, well, it was all sticky. Most people are like, they threw a cup. It's like, well, him and I were fucking each other in the ass, and I got genital warts and anal warts.
He said that?
Yeah.
It wasn't
stupid.
Funny. It wasn't good.
Just fucking, it's like he was trying to outshot. Hold on. You have to understand the room. You got a bunch of people in the entertainment business, and you got the most shocking air personality in the history of our world, since Marconi invented this deal. You're not going to say anything in that room that's going to shock any of us.
Right.
We've done and said it all. It's better just to go up there, a couple little zingers.
And be sincere.
Be sincere, and a couple little zingers.
Yeah, like Artie did great, I thought.
Oh, Artie did real good. So anyway, because Artie gets it. Artie wasn't shocking, he was just funny.
Yeah, he was. Artie was good.
Artie, you coming out smelling like a rose.
Everybody loved you.
Yeah.
Didn't love Chevy.
Yeah, hey, by the way, you know what? I want to get back to talking about the wedding, but Christian Slater is here. I want to say hi to him, so I got to take a break.
But I got to say, Brent and Amanda, what a lovely couple they are, too. I love Amanda. She's
Brent's a great guy.
Great girl, and he's a great guy.
Yeah, they're all very nice people. It's fun to be in business with them.
I got a couple more things to tell you, but we'll have to get back to it, I guess.
We got to interrupt for Christian Slater.
We got to interrupt for Christian Slater, and also...
Is he A-list? Because apparently we don't get those.
I read that in the paper. I don't get A-list.
I love Christian Slater. I've always been a big fan of...
I think he's incredibly talented.
He's a unique type of actor. Great.
Christian's here. I'm going to talk to him about his new series. He's out promoting it. I still got a 4-star review in the Post, so he must be happy about that.
Oh, that's a series he's doing.
Yeah, he's doing a series.
He plays a guy who's got an alter ego that he doesn't know about, and then all of a sudden they start to know about each other, and they're completely different.
Oh, cool.
Also, for real fans of the show, super fans, what is it?
Probably Christian has to leave I think 7:35.
All right, okay. I'm moving as fast as I can fucking move, my friend. Also, today, big day, later on in the show, my parents, Robin, Ralph, and my wife.
I didn't bone up.
Are all coming in.
I should have studied.
To see who knows Howard best. $5,000 prize.
Ooh. What?
Yeah.
We don't need $5,000.
Well, give it to charity.
Oh,
yeah. We were saying probably, my parents would keep the dough. You would probably give it to charity. Beth would give it to charity. And Ralph is going to hold. And Ralph is the other competitor. Ralph's going to keep it.
You know what? He might be the charity we have to give it to.
He's going to probably buy Apple stock. He calls me up with his stock tip.
He called me and said the same thing. And I didn't take it because I think the next day it dropped.
I don't know. He goes, listen, I know I'm going to give you a tip. I've been watching Apple. I think it's a great company. And I just went out and bought stock because it dropped because of the terrible stock market crisis. So he goes,
he's saying, bye.
He probably bought 5 shares. Right. He goes, and I made $9 in one day. So I said, I'm not taking stock tips from Ralph. Maybe he knows something, but I don't know. This is a guy who bets on sports teams because of the uniform.
You'll sit this one out.
So we're going to play Who Knows Howard Better later, and more weddings. I got a shitload of wedding stuff to tell you about. And so much more. So let me, I'll coordinate this thing. I can do it. I can do this. I've been doing it a long time. Just give me a fucking chance. And we'll be back right after these words with Christian Slater. Yeah, baby. All right, we're here. We're live. We're doing our limo driver now. He opens up clubs in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, it was a big Vegas trip this weekend,
Yeah,
right?
I go, hey, Ron, how was Vegas? Yeah, it's nice, good like...
It's not even a big deal for him
It's not
anymore?
a big deal anymore.
He's Dean Martin.
Yeah.
Jaded.
Yeah, we opened up the club. A lot of fans were there. Fantastic.
Schooly up, bow wow.
Yeah, no big deal, pal. Just another day's work for Ron Montober. He's funny.
How's that pet cock on the car doing, buddy? Yeah.
Car? Where's time for the car?
Wouldn't know.
He doesn't even know if there's a pet cock anymore.
He's got people who drive me around now. I rarely get an appearance from Ronnie.
That's a big deal if you see Ronnie in the front.
Yeah.
I hired Ronnie to do security at one of my book signing when I started.
Too busy.
No, I mean, you don't talk to Ronnie.
Right.
He's the president. You know, I had the people at Random House had to talk to his people.
Right.
Yeah.
Joe?
At Phantom. Joe?
Yeah, Phantom Security.
Phantom Security, Joe, yeah.
He's got cards.
Also Phantom.
Phantom Security. I know, because sometimes I'll call him. He'll go, if you want to speak to Phantom Security, call this number. If you need immediate assistance with, whatever his limo company is called. I'm the only member of his limo company. But
you can't get straight through. You got to listen to this message.
If you need immediate assistance from my limo company, contact me. And if you need help with Phantom Security, I said, they must have named it Phantom because you can't find Ronnie. Yeah, you didn't get to speak to him, right, directly?
No.
The president of the company.
You don't see him.
No.
Yeah. I remember when I hired him to do security for my wedding, I called him up and I go, Ron, they're saying now, I called him up. I got him on the phone because I clicked in for Phantom Security. And so it said, like, in the paper, like, I don't know, they interviewed Donald Trump, and he said, the wedding's at Le Cirque. And,
right.
So Beth said, well, maybe you ought to call Ronnie now that it's been announced where it's going to be.
Cat's out of the bag.
Right. So I call him up, and I'm speaking to the president of Phantom Security. And
you actually got the president on the phone.
And I go, well, Ron, they mentioned the name of the place where, he goes, what do you want me to do?
That was the answer from Phantom Security?
Yes. The president. I go, well, don't you think that might change things? Well, what do you want me to do? I go, I don't know. Aren't you the security expert?
Yeah.
Don't you have a game plan for this?
Yeah, I mean, he should, like, immediately say, well, here's what we need to do. You shouldn't have to come up with it.
Right.
Like, did anybody in the organization go, okay, let's assume the worst, it gets out.
Right.
What do we do?
Well, he had it covered.
You mean they didn't have a plan B?
Yeah. Well, I needed Phantom Security's expertise. One of the coolest moment, one of the many cool moments in your career at your book signing, when it's like 25,000 people there, which I was in the back of, by the way. They actually had you off the ground at one point.
They lifted me off the ground into the...
I said to Ronnie, I don't give a fuck if there are 5 people there. I want you to lift me off the ground. I want you to get a tight shot of my sign. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was remarkable, actually.
That was rock and roll.
Yeah.
But, that requires extra security if they're going to get you off the ground.
I'll tell you what.
I teed it up for Robin.
That is so scary. Because, it was the first book signing. We expected a few hundred people. So I get there, and it's like 25,000 people. And what was kind of wild about it was, the police afterwards figured out in every city we went to that you put up these barricades.
Yeah.
So it's all very organized. This first one had no organization because it was just...
Nobody expected it.
Nobody put up barricades or anything. So it was just like mass pandemonium and get out of the car. It was a real good feeling, but I was a little nervous because like thousands of people are pushing in on you.
Oh, forget it. I know.
So all of a sudden I realized my feet haven't been on the ground. I'm getting into the bookstore.
You're moving with the crowd, but your feet aren't on the ground.
What a dumb way to die, though, getting crushed by your fans.
Well, I underestimated you, too, and I'm sorry. I had an audition for a Lay's potato chip radio commercial that day. So I got in early, and I said, I'll swing by and get Howard's signature.
Right.
And get to the audition,
75 hours later, it was really, really exciting, actually, when I think about it.
Well, I remember you talking to West Hollywood about they didn't want to give you... Didn't West Hollywood give you shit about it after that or something?
Yeah, there was a bookstore. Book Soup,
yeah.
They wanted to have a book signing, and West Hollywood wouldn't allow it. I felt bad for them because it would have been a nice deal for them. But we went out to the suburbs and did it, and everyone was a little more comfortable with that.
Yeah,
I started reading your book. It was real good, but I'm only up to the second chapter, so I'm not an expert in your book yet.
You could, mix and match. They don't connect really.
You don't have to go straight.
It's not like a linear. No, it's not like a linear thing. No.
Yeah, because, I don't know, I was just busy yesterday, and I said, I got to read Artie's book. I want to read that,
You don't have to. I
want to.
No, I know.
No, I want to read it, too. It's just like, it's been crazy lately.
Yeah. Like, reading takes a lot. I wish it was on TV or live
if you
story.
could just sit somewhere quietly for a
wish they'd make a movie of your book. Then I wouldn't have to read it.
There's a good idea.
Maybe you can get Bob Levy to read it to you.
Yeah, I hear there's a tape of that. I might buy that tape, actually. I'm thinking of getting that.
Yeah, I want to hear the final product after hearing the outtake.
Busy weekend for me. Thursday night was my big dinner with the boys.
Yes, how was that? Who was the final lineup? Because people are wondering if it stayed the same.
See, we really fooled all of you because I mentioned on the air that we were going to go to dinner at Nobu, and then I mentioned on the air that since I said that on the air, we have to switch locations. But really, we went to Nobu.
You went to Nobu anyway.
Yeah, we really fooled everyone.
Very
How about that?
The bait and switch.
I didn't want it to be that Artie had to be carried into Nobu because it was, you know, too many people, too many fans there.
Right.
Witness our
Artie's
dinner.
feet left the ground.
These feet haven't left the ground since 8th grade basketball game.
They had to lift Artie into Nobu. Yeah, so I took Artie, Fred, J.D., Benji, and myself. Am I leaving anyone out?
No, that was it. That was a...
Oh,
Sal. Oh, Sal.
Sal.
What a crew.
Yeah. Sal's the entertainment when you go out to eat.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so it was nice. You know, I was really glad we did it. And
you had a good time?
Yeah, we had a real good time. I mean, Artie's very obsessed with his cell phone.
I'm not. It wasn't working.
What were you expecting, a call?
Well, Artie was flipping out the whole time about his cell phone, and he couldn't get it to work, and then when he got it to work, he would get up from the table between every course and disappear for a while with his cell phone. Because I guess you had your card game to go to?
Yeah, I was making arrangements for the poker game, but every time I got up, I wasn't calling somebody. It wasn't working. It said radio is off.
You were texting.
I finally, I never got my phone to work. Until the next day, I borrowed JD has an iPhone, so I borrowed that.
Yeah, he's got a new BlackBerry. We could, you know, sometimes on your cell phone.
Artie has a BlackBerry?
Yeah, you know how sometimes on your cell phone it says radio off?
Right.
So I know on mine that I just program it to make a phone call and the radio comes back on, which makes it, you know. So his thing wasn't enabled and we couldn't figure out how to enable it. And then he gives it to me and I go, I know how to do this. Let me handle this. And even I couldn't handle it. But anyway, eventually at some point he borrows JD's cell phone.
Right.
And I was kind of bummed out because Artie would get up every minute.
No, it wasn't.
And then I realized I said to myself, you know, while Artie's busy getting up every minute, I'll talk to Benji, because Benji sat next to me and J.D. sat on my other side.
Well, this was a rare thing. You got there the latest. You're usually early.
Well, I did that on purpose because I knew all you guys would be late, and you guys were all on time.
We were on time.
Yeah, so I showed up about 10 after 7 thinking, I don't want to be sitting there by myself.
Right.
So I came a little bit fashionably late. So I got in there, and, you know, that's great food, and...
Oh, God, the food there is unbelievable.
Yeah, I really thought,
what is, you know, because J.D.'s not a very sophisticated guy. Probably never been to Nobu.
J.D. was no problem. J.D. ate everything.
Yeah?
I was really stressed out about Benji. Benji wasn't eating anything. He won't eat fish. He has dietary rules, and until you get him something to eat, right? Wasn't it kind of bumming? Wasn't it bumming you out?
In a way, I wish Benji could just let it go sometimes. With eating, he doesn't let it go. He looks like he lets it go, but he doesn't let it go.
He's like the size of an elephant.
Well, I eat at Nobu all the time. They can accommodate anything. What was Benji doing?
Well, every dish that I ordered that was coming out, Benji wasn't eating. So I was just like, oh, shit, this guy's not eating. He's not having a good time. Go, Benji, just talk to the waiter and order something. So the waiter's like, you know, what you want? And Benji was like, well, you know, do you have sushi but vegetarian? No fish.
Yeah, when we used to go to the diner at the old place for lunch sometimes, even it goes back to then. Benji
really?
has... Well, yeah, you'd think you were eating with Calista Flockhart or something.
Yeah. It was really aggravating. So I finally got him to order some big salad.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, does he know what he eats?
Yeah, salad was enormous.
Yeah, and then he ordered a giant sushi roll with nothing in it but like vegetables, which was fine, and you know that was good. And then there was like Artie likes the food.
Oh, God, that's sashimi salad.
But does Artie eat raw fish?
Yeah, Artie eats everything.
Yeah?
I do. Well, that's a place where that transcends everything Nobu, man. I could eat any. I'm not a big salmon guy. That was the only thing I didn't have, but everything else, that sashimi salad, I could eat that and rock shrimp until I'm 800 pounds.
Yeah, we ate a lot of stuff. It was good, you know, and Sal was the entertainment.
What did Sal do?
Sal's a great guy to go to dinner with because he talks about his marriage.
Oh, God.
Sal opens up.
There's so many interesting stories. Which I tried to tell you when I saw you, but we didn't even have time to get into.
No.
When Sal's off the air, He's just a bundle of horrible stories.
Like sad and...
Yeah, I was real sad. I wrote Fred the next morning. I said, Fred, Sal made me real sad.
Me too. I was bumming. It was sad and funny.
It's one of the few times this weekend I actually thought about Sal.
Yeah.
For like 5 seconds.
You actually felt bad for him?
I felt bad for 5 seconds.
I mean, it's crazy. If he would come out with some of this stuff on the air, forget about it.
Again, you know, and then I thought about it. I read your email, and I sided with you, and then I thought about it a little bit later on. You know, there's two sides to every story.
I agree with you.
No, there is. But Sal, Sal was being...
On one hand, he might have been Mr. Victim that night. I'm just wondering how much he participated in the deconstruction of his...
Either way, he was being really funny. I was entertained.
I don't know about funny, but entertaining for sure.
His best riffs are when he's talking about his marriage. His whole stand-up should be about marriage.
Yeah, well, he's got an unusual marriage. Let's put it that way.
Now you're talking about a one-man show, Rob.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, guys. I don't want you to feel. I don't want you to feel bad. I'm glad you were entertained, but I certainly didn't want your pity.
I just felt sad for you.
Me too.
You know, I guess I'm so caught up in it, I don't even realize that it's sad anymore.
Really? Man,
I don't see the sadness.
It's horrible. It's not even. It's a train wreck. It's a train wreck, your life. I mean,
of mammoth proportions.
I know every detail of your story now, and I wanted to tell Robin because I saw her at the Friars Roast for Matt Lauer. And, like, I needed to pull Robin aside and, like, sit her down and talk to her. I couldn't just...
Yeah, you couldn't just spit this out quickly.
Yeah, I said, Robin, this would take me 20 minutes, and we don't have it right now.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy shit.
Well, I remember, I thought back to Artie's party when you and your wife were in the jet boat, and I think she tried to kill you then, didn't she?
Yeah, she tried to.
Perfect way to do it in a jet boat.
Yeah.
It's an interesting dynamic.
If Sal would die, she'd be so happy.
She'd be happy.
It's an interesting dynamic, though, this dinner, because it's funny how, like Howard, no matter what level you are in life, Howard desperately wants you to have a good time if he's throwing the party.
Right.
Yeah.
It was kind of touching in a way that he was so worried that Benji was having fun.
JD doesn't...
Like, are you guys having a good time? Everything, eat, and then he always second guess. We should have went to an Italian restaurant. You guys having a good time?
JD, and then I felt bad for JD, too, because JD really likes the food. JD doesn't talk a lot, but then when some topic would come up that we'd address him, he had a lot of information. Like, he's a very bright guy, actually.
Wow.
Like, he knew stuff, like, about film and about, like, a lot of topics. He was very, very intelligent.
He's a big movie guy.
Yeah, and it's just like, here's this geeky dude who's not even a bad-looking guy. It's just he's got this weird personality where he can't articulate anything. And I thought, wow.
And all that knowledge is trapped inside.
I said, no girl's going to take the time to get to know him. Because, it's just like, who's going to wait around? Yeah, I mean, it's an impossible task.
You got to be good looking for a chick to get to know you.
Right. Like, if you're KC good looking.
You got to be Jared good looking.
You're Jared good looking. Girls
people will put up with anything to get to know you.
Girls will love that you're quiet. They'll think, wow, he's so introspective.
I really want to know what he's thinking.
Yeah, they'll never think that the good looking guy is just a dumb fuck.
But I was sitting right next to JD, and, like, he knows a lot of stuff. He's a nice guy. He's just very shy, and, he's awkward.
So what did he talk about? I'm fascinated now.
Well, just stuff like would come up about film, and if we were talking about, he'd make a reference that was pretty articulate and intelligent.
Wow. No examples.
But yeah, I don't, I was drinking. I don't really know exactly what it was, but
it sounded good at the time.
Yeah, he wasn't all annoying and stuff, so he was pretty nice.
Did he ever offer up a topic, or did he just respond?
He never offers a topic. He never once says, hey, guys, what do you think of this? Like, he's not that kind of guy.
Right.
He's just socially awkward.
Yeah, like, I don't like to rock the boat. So...
He doesn't even like...
You're not even on the boat.
Yeah, right.
You won't even get on the boat.
Do you rock the boat?
No. But the one reference I did make was Jerry Stahl was the author of Permanent Midnight.
Oh, that's right. I brought up a book that I wanted Howard and Fred.
Yeah, what'd you say? Jerry Stahl?
Jerry Stahl is the guy who...
It's funny, I read this book.
Wrote what?
Permanent Midnight.
Permanent Midnight.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. See, he came out with stuff like that. I went, wow, JD read a book.
Wow.
I didn't read the book. I just know about the movie.
Oh.
It was funny. I was talking about the book, and for a second, I didn't remember who wrote it. And then JD just went, Jerry Stahl.
Simon & Schuster, I believe the Dewey Decimal number is 42965.
It was very impressive, But, so we had a good time. We had a real good time. JD liked the food.
It was very good.
Nobu's got great food, and it's like, sometimes you go with people. It's the sign of a real schnurrer who doesn't like that food. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Benji is just so fat, you just think, well,
he should eat everything that's put in front of him.
And I was thinking, man, I should have taken these guys to an Italian restaurant, let them sit there, eat spaghetti, and, you know.
But Benji wouldn't eat that.
He pretended he couldn't eat that.
No, all I said was at the beginning. I even, you know what I did? Before we went, I looked online. I had things prepared from the menu.
Yeah, so why didn't you order?
Because you guys weren't ordering individual plates. So I had a whole individual plate.
You don't go to Nobu and order...
I didn't.
Did you ever go to a Chinese restaurant when you were a kid and you'd go with adults who had to order their own? Like, you always share.
Right. Everybody else was sharing, and then there'd be one person.
So I said to Benji, order a bunch of things that you like.
So I said to the guy, oh, what kind of fish do you have that's cooked? And he said,
well,
cod.
if you studied the menu, why didn't you know?
Because I had a plate prepared. Like, I was just going to get a salmon.
What?
I was just going to get my own plate.
So why didn't you do that?
Because then I saw that you just wanted everyone to share.
No, I said to you, order something that you like to eat.
So wait, I said to the waiter, what kind of fish do you have cooked? He said cod. I said, that sounds great. I'll have that.
Yeah,
and then you were upset because it took a while to come out.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty obvious when someone's waiting through, because it's 6 courses.
It didn't bother me.
We're all eating. It's almost over, and Benji's waiting.
Sitting there through every course.
Matter of fact, the problem with that place is everything's so good. You know, I start saying, I got to back up on this because I want to have, like, we got Kobe beef coming out. Right. You know, I want to be hungry. But what is it
that Benji eats? What is it you eat?
It should be everything.
I know, it's just annoying, but I had a good time with Benji. We had some good conversation. Yeah. I was talking to him about chicks. Of all things, Benji's like the biggest ladies' man at the table.
Oh, yeah. Apparently so.
Yeah, he's like the guy, you know, you look at him and you go, geez.
Oh, yeah.
He's quietly getting everyone.
Like, he's huge Hefner. No one can let Benji's the lady. Like,
he's the pickup artist.
Yeah, he's huge Hefner, right? Right, Fred?
Huge Hefner.
What you got to do when you're trying to pick up a woman, you got to go on the internet.
Yeah, he's a big internet guy.
He knows the ins and outs.
Yeah, and like
he should write a book.
And Benji has like a wild sex life.
Oh,
according to him, you know, it's like, and he goes,
I was with one woman who is a professional.
Right.
And she came over and she gave it for nothing.
Right,
why did she do that?
Yeah, Benji.
Because she liked my eyes.
Benji never has to pay for sex. Even women who charge don't charge Benji.
Wow.
God, I got to start hanging around with
the
Benji.
Mayflower madam had her. The woman who fucked the governor of New York had her.
Well, Benji, how many women
I wish you had her.
Would you say you
Sarah
had a
Palin?
week?
Not yet.
How many women do you have a week?
You got to go to dinner with him. You know, after Sal's horrible stories of marriage.
You hear Benji.
You hear Benji's great dating
Now,
life.
if you were to hold up a picture of the two guys, who's the ladies' man? I wouldn't bet on this guy
who's
here.
The ladies' man?
I'd say him.
Guy with the bad marriage.
I think if you're going...
What I learned was Benji's biggest problem dating is that on these websites, he puts up the pictures of himself, and he's afraid they're too good looking because when the girls meet him,
they're disappointed.
Sometimes they can be disappointed. But other than that, there's no problem.
Yeah, that's just a minor speed bump.
And he fucks them. I mean, like, you know, he fucks everybody.
How long does it take? I mean, do you just immediately fuck these people? They come over just to get fucked?
Pretty much.
I answer the door naked.
Anyone that comes over,
I'm not going to waste time getting undressed.
Holy shit.
He fucks like a madman.
Yeah. Benji, tell me, what kind of action per week?
Should we mention the big red dildo?
What?
Oh, no. Hey, he went over some broad's joint with a big red dildo.
Yeah, he got it out of the glom box.
Well, you're not going to buy a big red dildo.
He got. I guess there's a box in the back.
How many times a week you get laid? Seriously.
It comes and goes. The last, week, none.
What about this weekend? Did you get laid a bunch?
No.
Nothing.
So
after all that talk, nothing?
Nope.
See, the guys who talk the most.
But the week before I did, I mean, you know.
Yeah, it goes in spurts.
My dildo was tired.
What's the most amount of chicks you got in 1 week?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure.
He can't even count.
The numbers were so high you couldn't count.
Who are you, Charlie Sheen?
Yeah. He's as successful as High School Musical 3. He really is. So we had a good time Thursday night.
That was a lot of fun.
I think we wrapped up the whole thing by 9 o'clock.
Well, I wish I hadn't found a fucking...
No, I thought it was like 10 or 11.
I think it was more like 10, actually.
10 o'clock, yeah.
I wish I hadn't found a cell phone at work to get my ride to the game because I lost $8,000.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know what? I saw you had the fever because you couldn't calm down about this card game.
That's my new thing now.
See, it's just like any other addiction.
But while we're eating, Artie's consumed with the game and texting and getting and phoning, and I was just like, poor
and who
Artie.
does he have to call? Is this a moving car?
No, I was arranging a ride to the game.
Like the whole dinner, he was consumed, right? Would you say, like, and I
it was
said,
like cell phones were going around like hot potato. Let me get your phone. Howard, let me try yours. Katie, give me this one. Sal, give me that.
Anybody's phone.
Then he would pick up my phone. He goes, how do you work this? Forget it. Katie, give me yours. I go, Artie, just push it. No, I don't got time for that. I got to call these guys now. We got to get to the game. And Howard's elbowing Benji to eat. Artie's got his arms flying like an octopus over cell phones.
Well, I just, you know what it was? I started to bum out because I want Artie to be part of the conversation. Then I realized he's just in his own Artie thing.
Right.
So then I said, you know what? I'm not going to let I'm not going to get consumed with Artie's situation.
I was very much in the conversation.
Yeah, I know, but I said, let me concentrate. This is what I did for myself. I'm talking about. This is what goes on internally. I said, maybe I'll try talking to these other guys.
Maybe.
Artie was sort of your anchor.
Yeah.
He was your anchor. You were holding on to him like a life raft.
Artie was supposed to be my co-host. And he bailed on these guys.
Yeah. I never heard that term.
So he kind of bailed out. And,
bailed out.
So, Fred and I held our own.
Because sometimes when you're putting a table together, you think, all right, Artie will take it. He'll take up some of the slack of keeping the conversation going. But he's busy with the cell phone.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
And I turned to J.D. at one point. So, J.D., what's going on with you?
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's I don't know. Nothing.
That's not enough specific information to give him.
I said, so how's your social life? He's like, it's fine. So I go, yeah, anything going on? I got things going on.
He does?
Well, yeah, not really. I knew he was bullshitting. Because I guess Benji was over there, yentering it up about all his sexcapades.
Right.
Yeah, those were the two dominant. Benji's sexcapades were unbelievable, but you didn't need any anchor because what came out of Sal's mouth was just extraordinary.
Now, see, everybody's left in suspense.
Yeah, well, you're not going to hear this on the air, I'm pretty sure.
God.
Picture a Jerry Springer show.
I gave Howard a little bit more round 3. Just a little more, yeah. So if she comes in for the lie detector, maybe, get a few things out of her.
And then, so after I left the boys, did you guys go home, or did you guys go do... I know Artie went to play cards, but what did you guys do?
Yeah, we went home.
You went home? Benji, you went home? Or you go out? I went on J-Day.
I made a pit stop with Benji, I forgot, and then we went home.
Where'd you go?
The pit stop?
We stopped at headquarters just for a quick drink.
I dropped them off.
Real quick.
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you can't say that?
I wasn't supposed
just for a quick. It was literally in and out.
Why can't you say that?
We went to Prohibition, I thought.
Oh, no, Playwright.
Playwright, sorry.
We stopped there, and then we went to headquarters.
See, this is what Sal does to himself.
But there was no funny money
stupid.
at Playwright.
I don't understand. What's the controversy?
What is what?
Oh, nothing. I don't know. I think it's fine.
Sal didn't want to say what he just said on the air.
What?
No, I didn't think it was that.
I had to use a bathroom, so there was a nice bathroom there.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, right. All I know is that, Howard,
exactly.
you were the most accommodating. I know, like, you say yourself, like, you're a narcissist, you're consumed with yourself, but you're the biggest pleaser I've ever seen in my life. Your eyes were going all over the place just to make sure everybody was happy.
That's right.
And Benji, it was kind of funny with you and Benji because it sounded like the way your parents were with you at the dinner table. You were more concerned about what Benji wanted.
No, my parents could give a shit what I ate at dinner.
Really?
Yeah,
what are you getting out of his stories?
I was just concerned that Benji was sitting there while we were all stuffing our faces and the guy's not eating anything.
You figure he's starving.
But it was just so funny that every 5 seconds, I was like, Benji, come on. What do you want? What can I do? Eat something. Eat something. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of dinner, you turn your head, and it's like this big black toilet bowl full of lettuce sitting in front of Benji. It looks like the bowl that should be in the middle for everybody to eat.
Right.
Yeah.
And then once you had that bowl there, like, you could tell Howard was genuinely happy.
Yeah,
like,
because
all right,
you guys eating at least.
Right.
I mean, I go, dude, order something. All right, good. Thank you,
funny.
Sal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was a nice time.
So, I mean, but you must have been ordering some of the nicest dishes. He doesn't eat shrimp. He doesn't eat... Is that the way it is?
There was nothing that Howard ordered that wasn't great.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we ordered all good stuff.
Oh, that rock shrimp and all that. Oh, it's unbelievable.
And Fred, when I first met Fred would only eat hot dogs, but now he eats all that
everything?
stuff.
Well, you know what? Contrary to, like, even Artie, I tried the salmon, and I loved it. And I'm not a salmon person at all.
No, the food is amazing.
It's like a Japanese Thanksgiving.
Right. But he didn't like the tuna. He didn't like anything.
I don't eat raw fish.
He doesn't eat it. He just won't even try it.
And is this a religious thing?
No.
It kind of is, actually. He was explaining to me. You were like thinking about shellfish.
No, shellfish, yeah, that stems from kosher.
Right.
But it's not. I don't have any kind of supernatural beliefs. It's just the way I grew up, and I kind of want to. I don't.
You grew up kosher?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's grossed out by pork. Like, really
I know it's not logical, but I just I don't. I could overcome it, but I don't want to.
Right. Okay. Good.
It's working for you.
You know what? I had a couple hours with Benji. It was fine. It was very nice.
Sounds like a good dinner, actually.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We had a good time.
Sounds like a very good time was had by
a lot of laughs.
I went home, got to bed. I was happy. Friday, wake up. So my agent, Don, said he should bet the over and take Florida tonight.
No, I should take the points.
Ah, okay. All right, real good.
That would have been, Brewer's throwing the first pitch out on Wednesday.
Jim Brewer?
Yep.
At Shea?
Yep.
Jim Brewer is throwing well, anybody can do it at Shea.
Sirius's own Jim Brewer?
Yeah, Yankee Stadium.
He might be pitching the whole game.
Right, exactly. At Shea, you could coach third.
Jim Brewer is pitching for the whole game?
He's going to pitch the whole game.
AP's going to release that.
Is Pedro starting, dude?
No, tonight it's Clavin.
Right, Pedro's a little injured, isn't he?
All right, thank you.
Righto.
Right on. All right,
Pedro hurt?
Front page of the paper today, and now, of course, yes, the answer is.
It's cute Mets.
Let me see, where is this clip of, I'll play you what's going on. I really didn't want any publicity on this. I had no concept that this would be the front page of the Daily News. But I do want to thank the New York City Police Department for being so helpful and wonderful, and what a great bunch of guys that I met Saturday night. The idea that this was a deranged fan, this was not a fan. He appeared to be a homeless guy. I read here in the paper he was a guy who lives in a shelter.
A shelter of some sort.
Yeah, he's a homeless type. This guy was not a fan.
I kept wondering, why was... They don't say what he was screaming at you.
He was screaming Howard. He knew who I was, or somebody told him who I was. But he was pretty incoherent after that. But I'll play it now. Here's Channel 11 News to give you. This is better than me reading you the article. Here you go.
In the news at 5:30, Howard Stern helps cops track down a deranged fan accused of threatening him and his girlfriend. Julie Chang live in Midtown with a shaken shock jock is heading back to work this morning. Julie?
Wasn't a shaken shock jock. I did what anybody would do. I tracked the guy down.
Good morning, Craig. Good morning, everyone. Howard Stern joined a team of cops, and he did indeed help nab that suspect. He's expected to be here at work at Sirius Radio any moment. Now, no idea if he will talk about the frightening experience on his show. One relief, though.
Well, I wasn't gonna, but until this all broke in the news.
Well, yeah, when I saw it in the news, they were saying he'll probably never tell you. That's why we have to tell you here.
What do you mean? I wouldn't tell you anything.
That crazed fan who allegedly tried to attack him will be arraigned. The so-called deranged fan ambushed Howard Stern and his model girlfriend, Beth Ostrowski, on Saturday night.
That is pretty scary, but, I mean, if you're in the limelight, you know, things like that happen, and that's crazy. To think that can happen.
Around 8, the celebrity couple finished dinner and was walking north on Columbus Avenue near 65th Street. That's when cops say the lunatic fan, 50-year-old Gregory Forbes, ran up to the couple, screaming, flailing his arms. Police say Forbes got right in Stern and Ostrowski's faces and threatened their lives.
Whether you're a fan or not, I wouldn't run up to somebody and attack somebody or scream profanity at somebody especially somebody that's popular and famous, you know.
Because it was Howard Stern, they might have been extra careful and gone out I will say out of their way to kind of find, the guy.
The radio star quickly called police, and a dozen or so cops rushed to the scene. However, Forbes was gone by the time the cops showed up. Stern jumped into an unmarked police car and helped officers comb through the neighborhood. About an hour after the incident, 2 detectives spotted a man fitting the deranged fan's description. Stern identified the man from the unmarked car, and police took Forbes into custody.
They can't be in the right mind. That's not something a normal person would do. You don't run up to somebody.
and that deranged fan Gregory Forbes lives in a boarding house in Hamilton Heights. He is in transition this morning. Cops are taking him from 20th Precinct to Central Booking. He is charged with third-degree attempted assault and menacing. Again, he will be arraigned later today. We're live at Rockefeller Center. I'm Julie Chang for the Morning News. Tiffany, we'll send it back to you.
All right, so anyway, I mean, that's fairly accurate. Some of the stuff, you know, some of the details.
Columbo.
Well, yeah, it sounds like he jumped into the car and just went after the guy.
That's right.
Yeah, no. What happened is, okay, let me give you all the details because they're not all in there, but what the hell. What happened was I decided to go to dinner, and it was about 4 or 5 blocks away from where I live. So
really nice night out.
Nice night out. I want to take a walk. I leave the restaurant, and this guy... What
time of the night are we talking?
8 o'clock at night. We've gone to dinner early, and, you know me, I wolfed down my food, so it was done in an hour. We had a 7 o'clock reservation. It was done by 5 of 8.
So this was happening just as I was winning the George Mason game.
Exactly. Right. That was the real story.
Now, is it dark?
Yeah, it was dark. So I walk out of the restaurant, and what appeared to be a homeless kind of was approaching me and was kind of like really like just like that. And I went, oh, okay, hey, how you doing? That kind of thing. And as I'm walking, he's getting, like, into my space, and I don't know if he was looking for money. I don't know what he was looking for. I couldn't understand a friggin' word the guy was saying. And I'm just like, okay. And, you know, Beth was getting nervous. I said, the guy will be fine. It'll be fine.
He was all up in your grill, as we said.
Yeah. So then he started getting angrier and angrier and
now, have you walked
threatening.
By him, or is he walking with you?
He's like, we sped up a little bit, and then he just would not. You know, like you meet guys on the street, they'll stop if you say, hey, enough.
Right.
But he wouldn't stop. So I said to Beth, I turned to her, I said, listen, this is going to be a situation, I can tell. I don't know where this guy's headed. Quickly, I said, just run away. Let me deal with this. Because no sense in her being there.
Mm-hmm. Wow, how gallant.
So she goes, no, I'm not. I said, leave. Just go. Like that. She doesn't leave. She takes my hand. She goes, let's move fast. I said, I'm not moving fast. There's nothing. There's no escaping this guy. Go. Now, I'm looking at the guy, and I'm going, I don't know if he's got a weapon. I don't know what he's got, but he's clearly agitated and really just going nuts. And I don't know if he was on something. It appeared to me he was, you know. I don't know. I turned to the guy, I go, listen, let's calm down here. I said, you're scaring the lady. Just calm down. That agitated him more. Then it got even more threatening, verbally and physically. Beth was thinking real clear. She sees a cab, and she says, get into the cab. I said, just you go. Go. I can't deal with both of you. Go.
Did he make physical contact at all? Like push or anything?
No. So I'm just telling you, it was getting menacing and yelling and screaming at me.
I mean, is he making threats?
Yeah, yes. You know, as much as he could understand them. He's like, you know, and it's cursing me out and like getting more and more and getting closer and closer and circling us. So there's a cab. She gets into the cab. Now I'm not worried because at least she's in a cab. And I figure she'll shut the door and go. So I spin around to see where the guy is because I had my back to him. And Beth kept saying to me, why aren't you moving faster? I said, because I got to see what's going on here. I don't know what this guy's doing. I can't tell. I turn my back. Next thing I know, I hear Beth screaming in the cab and crying. What's going on? I said, what the fuck? I'm getting in this cab. I jump in to see if she's okay. And the cab pulls away. And the guy starts coming in toward the cab like he's going to jump through the window. And I go, you know, I go, what's wrong? She goes, he just hocked the biggest loogie in my eyes and my mouth.
Oh my goodness, in her face?
In her face and in her mouth and in her eyes. And she's freaking out. And this guy, I mean, you had to see this guy. This guy was just ridiculous. The cab driver was freaking out, too, because he saw the lug, and he got hit a little bit.
You hocked the lug?
I said, stop the car. I'm going to go get this guy. I didn't care. I was crazed. So she goes, no, just take me home. I drop her off. I called 911, Right. And I said to the police, this is what just happened. Can you help me find this guy? And the police came immediately. They were so accommodating. And I said, what do we do here? They go, you did the right thing. You handled it properly. Nobody got hurt. I told them what happened. My girlfriend goes, oh, no, you know.
Beth is up boiling her face right now.
Well, she ran. I told her to run upstairs to the apartment and wash. Her father's a doctor, and he said, listen, just go up, take a hot shower, wash your mouth out, do whatever you can. So now I'm really upset, and I'm like, oh, what could I have done? I figured I'd handled the situation perfectly, and no one got hurt. Nobody was, didn't get violent, but I didn't, she got loogied.
Mm. Yeah, that's not in the article.
How did he manage to do that?
That's an actual attack.
Yeah,
that's assault.
Well, I thought to myself, I said, this guy's on the street. He's probably going to go get somebody else, or I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
Clearly dangerous.
So, yeah. So the cops take me down to where the incident occurred, and don't forget it occurred over a series of 2 blocks because he couldn't get rid of this guy. He just would not stop, and he kept getting more and more agitated. And I just knew, I've been in enough horrible situations in my life to know that this was going to be. Now I'm going to be fighting some homeless guy, and thank God it didn't come to that.
Because the headlines would have been Stern beats up homeless guy.
Right.
Or Stern is beaten up by
Or Stern beaten up by homeless guy.
Stern hates homeless.
Yeah, I figured I'd handle the situation about as good as a person could handle it. So then, with the cops, we go over to this place where we think the guy might be. There were like 3 guys inside. And they said, you wait in the car, we're going to go check. I said, I'm going with you. They go, do you care if you're going to be seen? I said, I don't care. I want to go look at this guy in the face. I'll be able to know if it's him. So we went in, and I just went up to them. I'm looking at these guys, and I wasn't exactly sure. I saw some guys that kind of fit the description, but didn't, I was a little confused.
A lot of guys look like this?
Well,
You're in a building now? You were in a building
I don't want to say where it is.
Okay, but they think he was hanging out.
Yeah. So then they get a call. There's a call made. They got a suspect who fits the exact description. Because I looked at these other guys, and I knew it wasn't him. And I was like, this isn't the guy. And I wanted to be right, So then they, sure enough, pulled over a guy. And I think he had just come from that place. And I look at him. I go, that's the guy. I said, I want to be really sure. I called Beth. I said, could you take a look at the guy? She came down, and she looked at him. She goes, that's him. And, It was harder for me to make the positive identification. She could. We both did it. And then you go down to the station house, and you got to look through the glass and do all of that.
Did they do a lineup kind of thing?
No, but you just wanted to make sure, and it was him. And, it was... And then the cops told me that, this has to go out on something they call the DPI, which is the police blotter.
Right.
And I said, look, what else could I have done? I said, I can't leave a guy like that out on the street. He's dangerous. It's not fair to people to not report these things. I said, what I'm hoping for...
the next thing he's lobbing a brick at somebody or, whatever.
And what I'm hoping to get is like a swab from the guy to make sure that, Beth's okay. Just some sort of, so I don't know. It was like a really upsetting experience. But that's the whole story. That's what happened.
Yeah. What a Saturday night.
Yeah. So, and it can happen to anybody, really. This guy was not a fan. I wouldn't call him a fan.
Yeah, but
I didn't
what
get the
is
sense
this crazed fan thing?
I don't know. It wasn't that kind of thing. It was a guy who...
He couldn't afford Sirius.
No, I don't know.
Actually, that guy has the executive loading dock for the S50. It's good you got him off the street, though. It sounds like he's a menace to anybody.
But once again, there's the reporters calling him a crazed fan.
Yeah, right. It wasn't the case. And then, of course, at the end of the article in the Daily News... It points out that this is now a series of like losing agita. It goes, the Saturday night confrontation was the latest agita for Stern, who recently complained that not enough of his fans followed him since he left free radio for pay radio. I never complained.
It's unbelievable that's in this article.
Yeah,
not only does he have a crazed fan, but he's upset that more fans haven't signed up.
Then it says, I want to say... You haven't come with me yet? How dare you? We're up to wild, crazy stuff, and the show has never sounded better, Stern told Entertainment Weekly. He is also battling his old bosses who claim in a lawsuit that he improperly plugged his new Sirius program on CBS airwaves. Stern has denounced the lawsuit as frivolous, even going on CBS Late Show with David Letterman to make his case. You know, so...
Let's look at the positive. I think you found a great new whack packer.
Yeah.
Hey, do you care that WB11 news team is downstairs looking for you? We don't want to bring them up, do we?
No, I want this to just go away. You know what I mean?
Which story are they following?
I believe which one?
I believe it's the one you just told. That's
you know, tell them with all due respect. I'll talk about anything, and I just did it on my air, but it's really something that if there's any decency in them, let's let this go away.
And is this a pending case? Is there going to be a trial? Is there going to be what's going to happen?
I don't know how any of this works, but it was just something. You know, Beth said to me...
Because I was just thinking, if it is a case, you know, that you're going to have to testify or whatever, you shouldn't even be having this conversation on the air.
It's okay. You know,
no, it's not.
I don't care. You know what? I just don't care. I mean,
they can take that and use it in court.
All I'm telling you is, I did what any good Samaritan would do. Because like Beth was saying, you better not go, you just come upstairs and be with me. I said, I feel obligated to report this to the police if the guy is dangerous. You know, if the guy is dangerous, he could hurt somebody else. I said, and you got to step up. And Beth agreed, and then that's what I did.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
If you saw a mob hit...
Right.
Do you go and call the police?
No. What? No, there's degrees of insanity.
A man died of that one. What are you, crazy?
Depends. You have to ask the guys, are you in the mafia who just killed him? Because... God, does the WB want to cover me up 8,200, that story, no?
Yeah, they're all over.
The guy in the Daily News has it pretty right. You know, that's basically what happened. And
but this guy wasn't coming after you because you were you, right? It could have been anyone.
I think. Right. I should say this. I think either somebody told him who I was, or he knew, or he recognized me, and he was saying Howard.
Okay.
But the fact of the matter is, I think he got very excited about it, and then when I was just walking away from him, it agitated him. He felt I should be involved with him. You know, and that's it. You know, he felt I should be involved with him, and he was getting very frustrated and angry. And why he did that to Beth, I think because I said to him, you know, you're scaring the lady. That made him crazy. And then he like as Beth describes it, he didn't just loogie on her. I mean, he did the whole the green, right. You know, loaded up and just like shot her in the face. Oh. God. And it was just, I just had enough, you know? Just had enough.
Well, if he has a lot of priors, he could probably do time anyway. But if God, yeah. If God forbid Beth had like an eye infection or something, he could definitely go away.
But she's okay. It was upsetting. What can I tell you? But I wasn't a shocked jock.
Dealing with a crazed fan.
You know, I did what anybody would do.
Crazed fan.
You know, I mean, I dealt with it. And thank God it didn't come to, like, violence, you know? Which, you know, I don't know. I'm a big pussy.
Well, you know what? It's probably your restraint, because a lot of guys would have definitely just decked the guy.
Well, I don't know what I would have done if I had known he'd spit on her. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you the truth.
I
didn't see that.
When you travel without some people like that you have for security, have you ever considered in your wildest imagination like carrying a gun on a street?
I have, but it does you no good.
It just would create trouble.
It does you no good. You know, I don't think.
And then if you wind up shooting a guy.
Right. Yeah, right. And then you got to go to trial.
Right.
But just to scare a guy for protection if someone like you gets into a situation.
You got to use it. One thing I've learned.
It's never a fun thing.
If you pull it, you got to use it.
Don't load it.
If it out, you use it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I wouldn't even load it. I thought maybe it scares them.
You got to be prepared to use it. And,
remember the
I don't know that I could ever kill a human being.
The man might not have been a fan, but he was definitely crazed, so you never know what the reaction is going to be.
No, you don't know.
Right.
He might come in at you. You don't know. Although I'm thinking of carrying those little stars the Chinese have, those throwing stars.
Those are good.
Or those nunchucks.
I would head for the hills.
Just walk around with those hanging out of your back pocket.
Nunchucks.
You know, I do have a carry license, and I can carry a gun.
Oh, can you? Like, you can take it out of your home and stuff?
Yeah, but I don't know. That's nothing I'm interested in being involved in. You know, it's just a tricky business. And I got to tell you, New York City police, I don't know if those guys want their names mentioned. I have their individual names and stuff. They were just terrific guys. I can't praise them enough. I mean, first of all, they caught this guy. I don't even know how they did. And
I've never had a bad experience with a cop in New York. Even when they arrested me, they were right.
They were right, yeah.
I was like, you know what, guys, you're in the right here.
That's good of you to say.
Yeah, I got to tell you,
I was being an asshole.
It was just, and then I thought, like, last night I got word that the Daily News was going to write this up, and I went, oh, geez, I just wish it would go away and not write it up.
You can't expect that. As soon as anything that goes on the police blotter, they're right there checking that thing out all the time.
Well, Beth said to me before we went to bed, you don't think it's going to be like a front-page news story? I go, absolutely not. I said it'll be a little blurb.
Remember that little Chinese guy who used to be the karate expert?
June Reed. Yeah, he would have loved that.
He used to get beaten up by people on the street all the time. There's always front page news, and he was nobody.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. I was going to call my old karate instructor and say, man, you would have had it. This was your wet dream. You would have loved it.
It's funny what the News and the Post pick, because it's front page on the News, and I don't think the Post met it.
No, I don't know. The Daily News...
It's weird. Like, the Post doesn't even have it.
The Post didn't know about it. The Daily News picked it up off their police reported it.
It's like an exclusive.
Yeah.
True exclusive.
Yeah.
The Post probably can't afford a police report.
Yeah. Because the Daily News guy called my publicist. He called me last night and said the guy he believes he has an exclusive. I said, I don't even know how to get these things.
Well, that's the same way, you know, they can report you in the morning that David Lee Roth was buying pot in, you know, Tompkins Square Park or whatever. They're right there watching, you know, whatever comes across.
Yeah. So I sort of want to forget this whole thing and put it behind me. So it's just one of those things that happens.
You know, it's just one of those crazy things. You were talking about how, like, the Daily News had it, the Post didn't have it. What time did this happen on Saturday night?
Happened Saturday night at 8 o'clock. 9:38.
It was already posted on Stern Fan Network.
I know. I read it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they had the whole thing.
Some guy knew a guy who was in the precinct.
One of the cops called his friend. And his friend is on Stern Fan Network. Yeah. Well, I had said to the police, do you think you could just, like, not put this on a police blotter or whatever? I don't know what they call it. DPI, they call it. I go, do you think you could just, like, not... He goes, well, it's already out there. I said, okay. So my publicist called me last night, and he said, you know, that the guy was going to go with the story, and I said, okay. I said, listen, I got nothing to be ashamed of, or I just said it's unfortunate Beth wants this forgotten, and so do I. And, you know, the whole thing is just so sick.
No, you look actually good at it. I mean, it didn't look bad at all.
Yeah, I know. It's just, you know, it's just weird.
Bad, yeah.
You know, the funny thing about it is, I'm thinking about the absurdity. I'm walking down the street. I don't know this guy from a hole in the wall. And, you know, he must be crazy. And he says, and now he's mad because I'm not, you know, like he's decided that he is going to get involved. And then he's spitting on my girlfriend. And it's like who are, like, where are you, I have nothing to do with you. What are you doing? I mean, you could be walking down the street and meet anybody who's nuts. But it's the
random attacks.
Yeah.
You know, like the woman who got hit in the head with a brick.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know,
it's crazy.
They didn't do anything to that person.
Yeah.
It just, you know, they're out there.
So after my publicist called me, like I said, I better call my mom. Because now it's going to be in the paper.
She'll find out and she'll get upset and nervous.
Yeah, and she's going to freak out.
Yeah.
So I called her and I said, Ma, this story's going to come out. I just want you to know, everyone's okay. What happened?
Oh, dear.
I said, no. I'm telling you in advance that nothing is wrong. No one got hurt. I told her what happened to Beth. I mean, and she did get... Yeah. She's shook up. I mean, listen, would you want some...
She got the worst of it.
Some fucking bums... shit in your mouth and eyes? I mean, you know.
No.
You know, she says, I've had weird experiences in life, but this is the worst. And I said, I know. So I said, you know, I said to my mom, she said, what's wrong? And I said, listen, this is what happened.
Once, though, was it not your fault?
No, this was not my fault.
Oh, thank goodness.
Why did you go out on the street?
I told you not to walk.
It is your fault.
It's your fault. I told you to stay home.
Stay indoors.
So never go out. I don't go out.
Ever since you were a little boy, you want to leave the house.
What's up with that?
Lock yourself in your room. So there's no truth to the rumor that it was AA, right?
No.
Stern Fan
It
Network?
was definitely not AA. Travis, you're on the air in Philadelphia.
Hey now.
Hey now, Travis.
How you doing? Hey, I just wanted to tell you that, you know, I've lived in Chicago most of my life, and, well, some years of my life. But, you know, these moms are really crazy, you know, and I just wanted to tell you to take care of yourself and everything like that.
Yeah, well, believe me, I do, but, you know, you got to live your life. Jason, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know where the Howard News team was. I mean, they should have live audio of this.
They should have been following me.
Yeah, how come they weren't there?
Yeah.
I mean, they should have people on you around the clock. I mean, it's the Howard News team.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something. If the Howard News team is covering a situation like that, do they get involved or do they have to remain objective?
No, they just stand there. No, you know, here's the thing, too. And, like, I don't even want to, like, I hope Steve Langford and Liz and everyone listening, I really don't even want to, this is just something that should just go away.
I watched appalled as Howard was beaten to death by a shillelagh.
Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
I don't want profiles. I don't want any, no.
Let me ask you this, because once again, here you are. This is news.
I know. Okay,
and
whatever.
Here you are. You told them they were an independent.
It's fine. I don't want to play this game.
Well, it's not a game. You started it.
Yeah, okay. I walked down the street.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the news department.
Well, then let's end the news department. Let's just end it. It's not what I want.
I tried to explain to you.
Well, you were right. Well, you were right, okay, and I'm wrong.
I'm simply saying.
I was stunned as this man hocked a loogie on Liz Aiello.
You do a story on Sal. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
it's enough. It's enough.
More on my devil dog.
Yeah, I don't want anyone.
Let me alone.
Looking into it. I just want to be left alone. Yeah, Phil and Seabrook, go ahead. You're on the air. I'm trying to go.
You're controlling the news.
I wanted to go on satellite and disappear. This is, to me, a relaxed environment where I could broadcast and never be heard from again. I'm more in the paper now than I was then.
Let me ask you in another way.
No, don't ask me anything. You need to rest.
Come on.
You need vocal rest. You ever hear vocal rest? You need that. Yeah, Phil, go ahead. You're on the air in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Yes, Phil. Well,
hello?
Yes, Phil, please, quickly.
How are you, Howard?
Good.
Look, this guy that messed with you and Beth down on the street, I doubt this guy was even a fan. I mean, no offense, but
he was not a fan.
You know, he was just some crazy dude who knows what. You know, he was pissed or hopped up on some.
No, he was a guy who knew my name. He wasn't a fan. This guy is not a guy listening to the radio. I guarantee it.
Could you, when he was confronting you, did he address either you or Beth by name?
He addressed me. He knew the name Howard. He knew the name Howard.
Oh, okay. So that that.
But he was
there are plenty of people who know Howard who are not fans.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he knew my name. Either someone must have said, "Hey, there's Howard," or who knows how he knew my name. But he knew my name. Yeah. And after that, everything else was unintelligible except for a few curse words and some threats. He was going to do something to me, and I'm not exactly sure what he was going to do because I could barely understand him, but he was doing something to me, and it didn't sound like he was going to give me a bath.
He's not giving himself one way.
Yeah, it's like, it's crazy. All right, thanks, Phil.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but to describe him as a fan would hardly be the truth.
Now, can I ask my question? Now you're controlling me.
Yeah, I have to control you. You have to understand something. I'm worn out. You have mercy. You're like a pit bull. What's your question?
If this had happened to Fred.
You're right. I just told you the whole story. What do you want from me? I just told you everything that happened to me. If it happened to Fred, no one would care.
But the Howard Stern News might.
Yes, they would.
And would they be told not to cover that story any further?
If this happened to Fred, the guy wouldn't be alive anyway.
This is true.
Right, yeah.
That almost happened to me one time. I was putting my kid in the car, and the doorman went back in the building to get something, and right behind me, the guy's, "Hey, man." I turned around and said, "You get the fuck away from me. I'm killing you right now."
He didn't even know what the guy was.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was. But he was near my kid. And you read stuff in the paper where there was like a thing that just happened like a couple of months before.
Right.
Like somebody stabbed a little baby in the belly. And like, at that point, I just saw red and I said, "Get the fuck away."
Guy's like, "I just wanted to say I love you, man."
Said, just get the fuck away.
die.
And that was Fred's brother.
Right. Somebody Fred
I still got issues.
I handled the situation.
Now, you did
Everything's fine. Everything's over. Yes, Benji. Benji, what?
Do you, like, make out with Beth extra that night to show her that you're not scared of anything?
I did.
Oh, you kissed her after?
I absolutely did. She said to me, now you're not going to want to kiss me. I said, come over here. I'm going to kiss you right now.
That's nice.
So you better get the guy swabbed.
That's right. If we go together.
That's brave before the swabbing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. That's a relevant question. For once.
Thank you.
I'm never turning your mic on again, though, because
on your calendar.
that's your highlight.
Yeah, I was afraid for a moment that we were in dangerous territory.
Robin. I got to get a boat.
That's the only way.
Nobody attacked you there.
Be out to sea. All you have to worry about is a few pirates.
Gary, you're on the air in Princeton, New Jersey.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
I got a question for you. Was it an African-American?
Yes.
Or a white guy?
African-American.
Okay, and my other...
I don't even know that he was American.
Do you hate all black people because of this?
No, I don't. I believe me, white guys could do the same thing.
I have some good news, though, Howard. About 2 weeks ago, I turned in some people on to your Sirius down in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Mid-American Trucks show down there. So you probably got an extra 1,000 guys joined up with Sirius.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's good. I hope they enjoy it. All right, we got to take a break. Ivan Thompson's here. He's a guy who sets up American men with Mexican women. And we got tons of guys who just want to get a woman.
Or as I call him, my hero.
Do you have to buy these women? What's going on?
You can't wait to hear that.
You rent them.
Can you take them back if they're not right?
Let me hear. Let me see here. Let me see. Here's more deranged.
A scare for radio show host Howard Stern. One of his fans is under arrest, accused of...
It's not a fan.
...threatening him. Now, according to the Daily News, Stern and girlfriend Beth Ostrowski were walking on Manhattan's Upper West Side Saturday night when the crazed fan approached. Police say the 50-year-old Gregory Forbes screamed and threatened him. Stern called police. He later jumped into an unmarked police car and helped officers track down Forbes. He is charged with
I'm like Kojak. I was. These cops do it. These cops are amazing.
I just really love all the time that whoever this is, they play this you talking under.
Yeah.
And I'm so confused as what to listen to.
You need to do that. You need to play things underneath when you talk.
John from California. John, you're on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you doing today?
Let's see.
Assault and...
What is this? Fox News caller mentions Kid Chris and Kimmel.
Who are you? What do you think?
Well, you know, I think there's a case of preferential treatment here. I believe this whole the whole lacrosse team probably... Well, we shouldn't focus on the adult entertainer in the first place. I think that's being discriminatory. I think the lacrosse team learned all these actions from Kid Chris on WYSP and the Jimmy Kimmel Show. You know, I'm really sick and...
Wow.
Well, there you go. Similar to what we used to do, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, which we still do, as far as I know. Similar to what we used to do, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, which we still do, as far as I know. Anyway, so there's a bunch of reports going around about this. And really, it's now done. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It was just too weird.
So between this and the Daniel Carver roast, you don't think any less of black people, right?
I do not. I really don't.
Good.
Honestly, that didn't even... You know what? It's funny. When I called 911, I gave a full description of the guy, and I didn't really mention... The operator said to me, was he white, black, or Hispanic? And I said, oh, he's black. And that proves I'm not racist. Or it proves I am racist, because why wouldn't I mention that he was black?
Yay!
Who knows? I don't know.
Make up your mind.
I'm not sure what it means.
What color was the perpetrator? Howard said, the usual.
The usual.
3 guesses.
What do you think?
The usual?
Let me tell you something. A lot of white dudes can attack you.
It's weird you say that, because you've said being out on a date with an African-American woman, you're very aware that she's black sometimes.
Of course, I like it.
But when he's being attacked, he's not aware.
I'm not racist during an attack. It's only when I'm dating am I aware of race. All right, listen, let me take a break. A lot of guys want to find out how to get a Mexican woman in their house. And we're going to find out. Sandra Bernhard's going to stop by.
Is it a good idea?
I wanted to say, too, my uncle saw an article by David Chase, and he explains thoroughly the whole dream thing, and it was kind of interesting. It doesn't give away anything from the last episode. Yeah, it was interesting what he said. And what Robin's theories were all pretty much correct.
Oh, thank you.
He claims it's not a dream at all, Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He goes, that's Tony in purgatory.
Right.
And if you notice, he falls down red steps. If you know the steps were red,
right.
That's falling into hell. Mm-hmm. The Alzheimer's represents eternal suffering. Which he totally thinks would happen to Tony.
Right.
And he, that house is definitely him getting lured into hell.
Right, yeah.
There's one thing I couldn't explain to me the monks. Yeah. I didn't understand the monks at all.
That was a hard one. I'm still puzzled by that one.
That was... I don't choose to tell you.
Oh, you're not going to share that.
They sort of represent all that's peaceful in the world.
See,
yeah, but they were fighting with him. They were kicking his butt.
Yeah. I felt the monks were the doctors.
No.
Well, do you notice that one of the monks was the doctor?
That's right. I feel that they were...
Right.
And they kept coming after him.
But why were they so antagonistic to him if they represented the doctors?
Well, because they were... Listen.
They had a legal suit against him for selling them
bad
heating.
Right.
Yeah.
Get it?
No.
Anyway,
no.
Anyway,
hot in hell, and they sold the bad heater.
Gary, I'm not going to be out in the halls all day with the Howard 100 News team, am I?
Well, I'll tell them again.
I mean, please, it's enough.
But we should take a break.
Look, you know what you should do?
What?
You should be like the guys who ran away from Mike Wallace.
Yeah, I'm going to run.
And just say, you cover your face and say, no, I'm not answering any questions, leave me alone, and run.
Hey, anybody hear the Red Peter show this week?
I heard a little bit of it. You know, that's a hard thing to go through.
And there were 3 divorces. It was Anna Benson, the guy from Friends.
And Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee.
Yeah.
Kimora Lee, baby fat?
Yeah. Well, Kimora Lee once made a shitty comment to my girlfriend, like goofing on me.
Really?
And like, yeah, I don't know, something like, how are you with him? He doesn't have any style. And I'm like, Russell ain't no great dresser either. Any style. Yeah, I mean, who cares? Shut your mouth.
Fuck you!
She said that?
Meanwhile, Russell, meanwhile, has got already a hot girlfriend. Girlfriend.
Kidding. He's already got a girlfriend?
Yeah, they had her in the paper. She's way, way hot.
Yes. Well, how do you divorce your wife, just announce your divorce and already have a girlfriend?
Yeah. Hey, Ruben, you're on the air. Go ahead, and then we're going to meet Sandra Bernhard. First time on satellite with us. Sandra's always a good guest.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now, Ruben. Memphis, Tennessee.
Don't be mad at me, Howard, but, man, do you think that maybe after this incident this weekend that Beth has jumped the shark?
About?
Dude, a big Louie on the face.
Dude, let me tell you something. That woman is a saint, and I got to tell you something. Not only did she not jump the shark for me, I just love her more than ever. She wouldn't leave my side during the thing. I kept telling her just leave, and she wouldn't. And she grabbed a cab. She was a real champ. And I'm upset for her. I mean, it was very upsetting. And
the loogie didn't do anything permanent.
No.
Maybe in a couple of months, Howard.
I don't know. I don't care. You know what, dude? I can't even go there with you. I can't even joke around with you. Germs, schmerms.
34 years old?
33.
Talking about kids and marriage?
Who said that?
Who said that?
I heard her on all of the shows, guy.
No, you didn't, Ruben. You're being an asshole. A jerk.
You sound a little bit like Mitch Hedberg.
Sound a little bit like our last guest.
That guy was telling me. What was he telling you at the end when he was leaving?
He's got some book he wrote.
How much time you got?
He's got a lot of sayings. He's one of those guys that sayings.
Sandra Bernhard is a friend of the show. She's out promoting. So much work went into that.
Actually, I guess maybe it did. A lot of time. You got to sit there and write stuff.
Look, you spent 4 hours yesterday trying to figure out what to bet.
You're right. Yeah.
I spent all day avoiding press and paparazzi.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Oh, because which story were they on? The Entertainment Weekly quote, the crazy guy thing?
The Entertainment Weekly quote is old news. The new thing is the crazy guy attacking me and Beth.
Right.
So it was weird. I basically said everything I wanted to say right here on the radio, you know, but...
They got to get their personal statement, huh?
So I leave here, and this guy... he claims he was from the New York Post. This guy starts following us through the streets of Manhattan. He blows through 7 red lights, this cat, just following my car. Because I didn't know what he was doing. I just knew a guy was following me.
Right.
You know, now I'm like all paranoid after Saturday night.
This is Princess Di territory.
Yeah, so Ronnie, you know, is just driving, and he goes, look at this guy. He goes, he's blowing through lights. We pull over. He pulls over in the middle of the street, this guy, blocks traffic, doesn't care. He's not letting go of us. So I had an appointment somewhere. I stopped off at the gym. I run in there, and the guy misses me. He stands outside for hours waiting to take my picture. And quite frankly, I could have outsmarted him there because I found a way out. But I just said, you know what, I'm just going to go out and let the guy take pictures of me. Because I don't want him following me around all day. I didn't, you know... I get hassled Saturday night. Now I got reporters hassling me, and they're all standing outside of my apartment, outside, following me around in cars. And I feel like a douchebag, you know what I mean? So I come out, and I just said to the cat, I go, take all the pictures you want, you know, go ahead. Just take some pictures. So he takes a bunch of pictures of me. And then a guy from ABC News comes running out of nowhere.
Oh, my goodness.
And he goes, Howard, what do you got to say? What do you got to say? And I said, look, guys. I said, anything I got to say, I say on Sirius Satellite Radio. I said, there's nothing to say. What'd you think of the... So I start to get my car. Guy goes, what'd you think of the guy who attacked you? I go... He goes, what did you think of this fan attacking you? I said, dude, it's not a fan. As far as I could tell, it was a homeless man. And I said, and there's nothing really to say about it. You know, it's over. You know, I'm not looking to blow this thing up.
Mm-hmm.
You know? What can I tell you?
There's no way not to blow it up at this point, though.
Well, I mean, it's really, it's you know, it's just like, to me, just I want to low-key this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not looking for this kind of attention.
Well, it proves that you're an A-lister, though.
I definitely am, because between the CBS lawsuit, me making a funny comment about myself being a psycho to Entertainment Weekly was the main story. The fact that I'm never satisfied with success somehow turned into I'm angry with my fans, which is bizarre, but okay. And so anyway, I leave there, and I'm going up to my shrink. The dude starts following me again. The guy who claims to be from the New York Post, the photographer dude.
Mm-hmm.
He starts blowing through the red lights, coming after us. I go to Ronnie. The guy just got a whole bunch of pictures of me. Didn't I stand there and take pictures for him? He goes, yeah. I said, pull over. I'm going to go out and talk to him. So Ronnie gets out first and is talking to him. He's getting nowhere. Guy's not giving up. I get out. I go, dude, what are you doing? I stood there and let you take pictures of me. You're still following me. What are you going I want to get some more pictures of you. I said,
like, what are you going to be doing that would make a better picture?
I go, dude, you got to stop this. It's dangerous. You're being jerky. You're going to kill yourself. You're driving through red lights, and people are going to get killed. And I said, I stood there and took pictures. What other picture do you think you're going to get? Plus, I got appointments and stuff, and, you know, what do you want? He goes, okay, Howard, okay, I get it. I'm not going to hassle you. I said, yeah, I had a hard enough time Saturday night. Now you're worse than the guy hassling me. So he goes, well, I need one more picture. Let me take it right now. He's sitting in the car. I go, okay, take the picture. How good a picture
is this going to be?
I said, yeah, oh, horrible. So I said, and I'm wearing a hood because it's raining, and I look ridiculous. I go, take the picture. So he takes it. Then he goes, hey, man, you're not smiling, and give me the thumbs up.
What an ass.
I go.
You're not smiling.
I said, number one, I'm agitated. I'm not happy right now, number one. I said, number two, why am I giving you a thumbs up? You mean thumbs up? What's the thumbs up mean? I don't want to give you, I don't do thumbs up.
And how would you know you're not giving the thumbs up? I mean, he's acting as if you know what you're supposed to do.
He goes, give me the thumbs up. I go, what paper are you with again? He goes, New York Post. I go, dude, you got to be fucking kidding me. Thumbs up?
Thumbs up on what?
Why did I put a thumb up my ass? I go, look, man, you got all the... I said, did you have enough pictures? He goes, yeah, okay, I won't follow you anymore. I said, okay, thanks.
That's when you got to give him the John Gotti reporter thing. We said to that guy, why don't you behave yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy, so...
You got to get intimidating.
Yeah, then I got back to the apartment, and then there were more photographers out there, and I just stood there. And I actually was in the building, and I would have beaten them, out of the pictures, but I said, that's silly, because they're just going to hang out all the time, so I just stood there and let them take pictures. And today in the Daily News is the world's worst picture of me, but who cares? I just want them to go away. And
they got to have that picture of you after the story.
Yeah, they've got a million It's the same goddamn picture. And Beth said they were running around hassling her, but you look at her picture, it looks like she stepped out of a catalog.
Well, she always looked like she was ready for the picture to be taken.
Exactly.
I can't stand that about her.
Yeah, me too. I was just like, wow, look at your picture in the Daily News. You look good.
I'm over it about her.
Even that big picture you showed us yesterday, her eyes are just leaping off the page.
Yeah, by the way, I'm keeping that picture in my office.
Oh, you can do whatever you want. It's just a huge look-at-me picture.
I don't even care.
Yeah, like in a room, there's a difference between a hot chick and a chick who makes a living from being hot.
Yeah.
You can tell that extra level.
So, although I read something in the Daily News, they say the guy that I identified, it says... This guy has long been a nuisance in New York, allegedly terrorizing workers at the posh Dillon Hotel in Midtown last year and using candy to lure a kid from a Harlem school in 2000.
Wow. Oh, so, nice guy.
Maybe I
took down a bad guy.
Yeah. And then it says in the paper that I identified myself as a good Samaritan. I just said I would do what I got to watch everything I say. I said I could do I was trying to do what any person would do in a situation like that. Oh, I just want this to be over with. I really do. I don't want to know about it anymore. It's enough.
So you can't say you're a good Samaritan.
Yeah, and I don't mean I was I don't even know what a good Samaritan means. I just meant I did what any human being would do. I'm not looking for any special attention from this. It was the right thing to do. That's it.
Right. And I think they're missing the point that you were already home. And you could have just stayed home and, gotten over it or whatever. But you said, no, that guy needs to be taken off the street. Let's go out and find him.
Right. Let me take a break, and then I'll read to you what... there's a couple of stories about me, page 6, different places. And what's more interesting than me at this point?
Well, you got a huge picture to prove it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep it. I don't care how much ribbing I take. Even Tony said to me, such a pretty picture, you two. It's nice. I said, they're just jealous of my love.
Look,
it's
she's still saying, you can't miss it. I better comment on it.
She didn't say that.
That's why the comment was made.
You weren't there. I asked her.
I know.
I said, Robin made fun of my picture, and she said to me, they're jealous of your love. I said, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely. It's leaping off the wall. It's too big to even fit in the room. People have to move around.
It upsets you that Beth and I are wrapped around each other. You get jealous because you're in love with me.
I remember what the subject matter is.
You're in love with me.
I remember the size.
You're in love with me.
Size is everything.
Do you want me to take a picture with you like that?
No, darling. Size is everything. This is how you got on my case when I had that big picture.
See, I thought there was a difference because I'm in there with a girl.
No, there's no difference.
And Tony says Beth is the focus, not me.
There's no difference. It's all about you. You know that.
I know. I like the picture of me.
If you weren't in the picture...
it wouldn't be up there. What's this note? Ronnie thinks you guys look very angry in the big picture of you and Beth.
You look angry.
Yeah, that's my look. I don't thumbs up and smile. There's no thumbs up in my world. There's nothing to thumbs up about. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, baby, thumbs up. Baby, thumbs up, baby, thumbs up, baby, baby. Got to take a break. We'll be back, and we got a lot to get to, including Allison will. Hey, Rob, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, man.
Why are you so gay?
Say again?
Why are you so gay?
Why am I so gay?
Yes.
Oh. Wasn't aware I was gay.
When did you find out? What did he do?
Well, I'm just tired of how we're talking about, like, the girls that he dates, but nothing ever happens.
Douchebag. Why would I sit there and list every girl I effed? I'll never get to F another one. Stupid. What does that make? And by the way, how does that make you gay? You idiot.
What?
Banging girls isn't gay.
Yes, it is.
Sitting at home pulling your pud with no girl is gay. Jerk off. Well, how old are you? About 15?
I'm actually 13.
Yeah. You don't know anything.
Kidding?
You don't know anything yet.
13?
You don't know anything yet. When I was 13, let me tell you something, son. I don't know what you've done with chicks, but by the time I was 13, I'd already gotten a first base, heavy first base.
Really?
Making out, tongue, the whole thing, and my girlfriend had a D cup.
What was his name?
Her name was Irene.
His name?
Oh, he thinks he's funny, this kid.
Hey, come here, punk.
I'm pretty sure I could kick your ass if you're 13.
Look, Angie Everhart said he was the best.
Yeah, and by the way, what did Angie Everhart ever say about you?
He doesn't know who I am.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
No.
You know you're a homo. You haven't even... What have you done with girls? Be honest.
I've gotten to halfway to first base. I tried to be a ground ball.
Yeah. You got halfway to first base. And I bet you with a pig.
You should be embarrassed.
I bet he's a flat-chested pig.
No, she was hot.
Who's his mother?
How big was her penis? All right, get out of here.
Shut up.
Shut up. Hey, I'll tell you what, bring her in.
Okay.
Why don't you come in here and bring in the girl you've made out with?
And guess what? He'll really make out with her.
Yeah.
Come on, we'll take your girlfriend.
Hey, come in here. We'll see who's man.
Okay.
And who's woman.
I'll come in there.
Not only that, I got a full beard. Okay, man, I shave every day. How often do you shave? You little girl. We're not even clear if you're straight yet. You come down here, I'll pink belly you.
You'll what me?
Pink belly.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, maybe you ought to live a little.
You want a wedgie? You want an atomic wedgie? Get down here.
All I know is there are dudes in here accusing me of being with Carmen Electra.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
And he got to first base with Pam Anderson. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Your life sucks, Howard.
Right. All right. Hey, thanks, man.
Whatever.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
Whatever. F you.
No, F you.
Whatever.
Gay wad.
Hey, you know what, man? I'll be doing your girl while I fart in your face. I can do them both at the same time.
Howard, I don't have a girl because I'm not you. You're rich.
Nah. I had a girl when I was 13, dude, and she was hot. And you can call a guy named Lou Weinstein. All right? He's a doctor. And ask him what my 13-year-old girlfriend Irene looked like if she wasn't the hottest chick at the camp. What?
Some dude from Long Island that you and your kid?
What'd you say? Yeah, a guy I knew. We've been buddies since 2nd grade. You ask him about my girlfriend Irene when I was 13. This chick was smoking hot.
Okay.
I got pictures of her at my bar mitzvah. And let me tell you something. If I brought him in, your little head would explode. So don't tell me it's about being rich. I had nothing. And I got a hot chick when I was 13.
What, you made out with her?
Made out with her, and she would have let me feel her up, but I was a little bit of a pussy, so I kind of, kept my distance.
Well, 13, that's young, man.
I was shaking in my pants, but I had a girlfriend. She was in love with me. I broke up with her. Because I had to play the field like an idiot. I dumped her like an idiot.
You said that you didn't get laid. I
got laid when I was 16, dude.
Like your cum thing.
I got laid when I was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I tell you what.
What?
You met the broad I did when I was 16, Robin.
Yeah.
Not a bad-looking broad.
She's beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, she's an older lady now, but you should have...
Still a gorgeous woman.
She's still pretty damn good-looking. She came to one of our movie screenings the other day.
Really?
A lot better than any of the queef you ever had.
You couldn't bang that chick now.
You do her.
You wish
I probably would.
Yeah, you wish you could.
I do myself every day. I mean.
You wish you could get my sloppy seconds.
I'll take your thirds.
You're damn right. And this is all before making any money. So I used my brain to figure out how to get these girls in bed.
Yeah.
It wasn't my looks, I'll tell you that.
Whatever, man, Howard.
Hey, So you want to sit here and debate me about women?
No, I'm just saying.
You don't even have pubes yet.
So what?
So what?
Sure.
That's major, dude.
Girls laugh at you.
Wait till your nose starts growing.
What?
And your Adam's apple grows.
Wait till you're pointy.
Wait till you're all pointy. So you get girl. Dude, I'm so manly. I have to trim my hairs on a monthly basis.
Yeah, you've got a carpet down there, huh?
And let me tell you something. Guess who trimmed them for me? My girlfriend.
Beth, huh?
That's right.
I heard Beth is super, super hot.
You're damn right she is.
Well, I haven't even seen her, but I'm sure she is.
Oh, your head would explode.
I'll tell you what. You want to see her? You got a computer over there?
Yeah, I do.
All right. You got the computer open now?
No, it's in my roommate's room. And he's sleeping, so.
Go to betho.com.
Roommate?
What.com?
betho.com.
B-E-T-H-O?
Yeah, .com.
Okay.
They're selling some kind of calendar with her on there. Forget the calendar. Just look at the picture.
You don't mind if I jerk to her, do you?
I don't care. Do whatever you got to do. That turns me on.
He would be proud.
Yeah, I know you would.
Hey.
What's he doing with a roommate?
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm in San Diego.
Where's your parents?
They're in the house next door.
Your parents... Boy, that's a good setup.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my setup, actually.
Yeah, exactly like
What do you mean? Your parents live next door to you?
Yeah.
How'd you work that?
Well, we have kind of like a weird family.
I would imagine.
What, like your parents are divorced?
They're not divorced, but they're kind of like swingers, I guess.
Ooh.
I'm
And
a
they
swinger.
got a whole separate house for themselves.
Oh, so they can swing while you guys pretend they're not doing it?
Yeah,
So is your roommate a hot guy?
yeah, he's pretty hot.
Yeah, what's he wearing right now? You're goofing on me, I'm goofing back.
You're sleeping with a guy.
Your parents are swingers.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I feel bad for you for that.
Yeah.
What's that?
I feel bad for you for that.
Yeah.
Is it embarrassing?
No, but I don't know. I don't know even to be embarrassed right now. You know.
So what do they got going on over there? I mean, they got like another
What, they
couple?
live with two other couples or something?
Well, I mean, honestly, I really don't know what goes on. I mean, all I know is that they're swingers, and I saw the stuff on the Van Damme case. You know that?
Right.
The kidnapping thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, your parents did that?
I'm still kind of confused. What?
He didn't know what swingers were until then. That's what he's saying.
Oh, he read about it on the Van Damme case.
Yeah.
They weren't involved in the Van Damme case,
No, I don't think so.
They're not the Van
They might have
Damme.
been the neighbors, though. I don't know.
No, I'm just joking.
Wow. So what happened? Like, they sat you down at some point and said, look, we're swingers, so you need to move into another house?
No, they never sat me down. I kind of gathered that from seeing them.
The goings and the comings.
Yeah.
Like, what are you seeing going on over there?
I saw on the news station how they talked about the Van Dams or swingers, and then that kind of sounded familiar, you know, or looked familiar on the news.
So what's the deal? I mean, your mom's with other dudes and your dad's with chicks?
I think they bring people home from bars when they go out to bars and out to dinner and stuff.
Really?
They bring other people home.
Hey, at least they set you up in another house so you don't have to see it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but when do you see them? They're so busy.
They don't kill these people, do they?
School. Yeah.
Is your mom hot?
Not really. I don't think so.
Or is she just sloppy?
Well, I mean, I hope I don't think so.
Like, are your parents like those sloppy... Are they the sloppy swingers where you go, oh,
The
man,
ugly, sloppy
who would swing with them? Or is it like your mom's kind of hot and wears like... Or is she like sloppy with a mini skirt and trying to look... you know what I mean?
No, my mom's not hot, dude.
I want to talk to your parents.
Yeah, could you run the phone over to the other house?
Yeah, no offense. They're a lot more interesting than you.
If I told my parents I was talking to Howard Stern, they would not believe me anyway, so...
Hey, you know what, though, dude? You think about it. They can't say squat to you because they're swingers. Yeah. All you have to do is go, you know what? You're swingers.
Yeah. Howard, I want your life, man.
Hey, your life isn't that bad.
Yes, it is bad compared to yours.
You can manipulate your parents any way you want.
Yeah, I don't know how, though.
Here's how.
Did your dad talk to you about sex yet?
Not really.
He's too busy.
To me, he likes talking about it to my mom and to their friends, but
So they stuck you in.
Idea.
But why do you have a roommate?
Well, he's not really my roommate. Well, I guess he is my roommate, but he's one of my friends that lives with us because, like, his parents are kind of screwed up, too.
Wow. It's like a halfway house.
So, like, your parents got together with the other parents.
I don't know, dude.
And then, like, they stuck you two kids together. Like, do they come over and supervise at all, or are you just pretty much on your own?
They're around. I'm getting, like, the radio in the background. So I'm hearing stuff like a minute late.
Okay. Yeah. But do you have, like, a curfew? Do they have any rules?
Yeah, kind of, but... I mean, well, they have rules, but I can pretty much do whatever I want because, they don't know what I'm doing.
Can you ever get in any of that hot action?
I don't know, Howard.
They have rules like no smoking pot after 8.
After 8. Smoking pot's encouraged.
You don't smoke weed, do you?
No, I don't.
You're 13, dude.
But my parents do.
I was going to say, the parents are probably doing everything.
Man. Yeah. Hey, I hope you're all right. Maybe I should call, like social services.
A number we should call?
Maybe I should get you, like...
Dyfus.
Maybe I should do what Ozzy Osbourne did, adopt you.
Or get a show on MTV.
Yeah.
You won't take a dog. You're going to adopt a kid?
I won't adopt you, but I'll have Fred's into the child mode. You live with Fred, you'll beg to go back with your parents.
He's no swinger, I'll tell you that much.
Man, it seems like your parents, man, are pretty out there. How old are parents you got?
They're in their 30s. I don't know.
30s?
I don't know their exact age.
They could be my age.
They got to be late 30s if you're 13.
Well.
Yeah.
Is your mom chunky?
Is she what?
Is she, like, chubby?
Oh, chubby.
Big dumper?
You know, is she heavy?
No, she's not that fat.
Not that fat.
So she's a little bit fat.
She's normal, like...
Yeah. I wonder who they're swinging with. I wonder what's going on over in that house.
He says they go out and pick them up in bars.
Yeah.
It's hardcore.
Well, I think. I really don't know. Like,
hey, did you ever say to him, like, hey, maybe you're embarrassing me or something?
Or, why can't I live at home?
Like, why don't I get to...
Truth is, none of my friends are going to hear this, like what I'm saying to you right now.
I hope not.
Well, yeah.
They don't know
who
you
are.
Right.
We don't know who you are.
Exactly. And, so, like, not really. No one, I'm not embarrassed because no one knows. So.
But do you ever feel like living with your parents in the same house?
Kind of. But, I mean, how am I going to miss something that I don't know about?
How long have you been in this other house?
Just for a couple of years. They make good money, you know, whatever they do. So they can afford it.
Is your old man some kind of stud?
Actually, is he what?
Like a stud?
I don't know.
He's a good-looking dude?
I don't know how to answer that.
Jesus.
Hey, go look at my girlfriend.
You know what's weird? His parents could be completely my age. Like, you hear parents and you think older people.
How old are you?
I'm 34, so they could be my age.
Dude, I'm 48. I could be your grandpa.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe you are my grandpa.
You wish.
I do. I wish I had your genes.
No, you don't.
Look at your freaking girlfriend, buddy.
Yeah, but you don't want my genes.
Don't ever complain about life, Howard.
Hey, who complained?
That's actually how I got on the show.
This is a 13-year-old.
You're the dude who called me. You're the dude who called me up and started saying that I was a homo.
Yeah, well, I'm
now
on
we're bonding.
5.3.
Meanwhile, I know how to talk to you better than your parents do. Meanwhile, I'm your best buddy right now. I'm giving you websites. Letting you check out my girlfriend. What are you talking about?
Your dad put you in another house.
Dude,
I'm not going to check out your girlfriend until tomorrow, so.
Oh.
So, well, and look,
hey, you were the one who called me a homo. Hey, meanwhile.
Who said I want to be a homo? I don't want to be a homo.
I'm no homo.
Called Howard
you called me a homo.
First thing you said when you got on the air.
Yeah, you attacked me.
Well, yeah, that's how I got on the air.
Why are you so gay?
Why are you so gay? You go, why are you so gay?
It's so gay.
Meanwhile, you were so nervous you could barely get out the sentence.
Yeah, I was kind of nervous.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden you're my buddy.
Yeah, well, I've never been on primetime radio before.
Well, between you and me, this ain't prime time.
Yeah. Actually, this is it. And it ain't that much fun.
Whatever.
Just go out and make your own life. Don't be jealous of me.
Man, he sounds like a pretty okay kid for having swingers for parents.
How do you look? Are you all right looking?
I'm 6'5".
You're 13 and you're
butt huggers.
How tall are you?
No, I'm 5'10".
Really? At 13?
Pick up a basketball.
He's got a pretty deep voice. I thought he was older.
No, I could tell right away this kid was a punk.
Oh, I'm a punk.
Yeah, you're a punk's punk.
You're a good punk.
Are you slender?
Yeah, I am.
Butt huggers.
Are you tight?
That was actually a joke.
All right. Hey, listen, I got to go.
All right.
I'm sorry about your parents. It's a little embarrassing, but what are you going to do?
When you have kids, you really should stop all that nonsense.
You know what you do, though? You might have to sit them down and say, hey, listen, I think we need to talk about why I live in another house. And you might have to just, really sit down and say, what's going on? Because I'm starting to get weirded out. There's nothing wrong with saying that to your folks, unless they're real jerks and they start coming down on you for it. And if they do, figure you're 13, 5 years you're out of the house. Let them pay for college and get a good education. But you should be able to sit down.
What? If you're going to do that, send your kid away to boarding school.
Ask him if you can go to boarding school, maybe, so you don't have to be around.
You guys don't even know me. I talked to you for 10 minutes.
You know what else? Ask him for a car. Because you know what? They're probably so guilty.
You got him over a barrel.
Yeah, you actually got a pretty good deal.
Take advantage of them.
Yeah, up my allowance.
Okay.
Because, dude, seriously? I was embarrassed by my parents just because they were my parents.
Private parts.
Yeah, I was embarrassed. But
they weren't doing anything like that.
They weren't doing it. If my parents were swinging, I would have really had a difficult time.
At that age, from what it sounds like, you're in some dire straits at that time.
Yeah, well, I used to get weird, even if, my parents had a party and I'd see my dad, flirting with one of, the friends.
Right, yeah.
So I could tell my dad had a little crush on some of the friends. I could tell which ones he liked. And I'd get all weirded out.
Well, see, I had a childhood like this kid. I actually saw my father dropping off a girlfriend one morning.
Hey, your father did terrible things to you.
But I'm saying, even after that, I saw him, I know of things he did with other women.
Your dad was a scumbag.
There's a lot of evidence that your father was Satan.
And what was weird is, not only did you see your dad dropping off a girlfriend, but your dad was cheating on you.
Nah, he wasn't cheating on me. I gave him up.
You did? You dumped him?
Gladly.
Let him down easy.
The time for hesitation's through.
Yeah.
The time for... Hey, by the way, you watch American Idol?
Do I? I saw the show when you had that guy on.
Why would they have those...
Line. You know you were standing in line for those tickets.
Yeah, why
I
do
don't watch that show.
This kid's way too cool. Why? Seriously. Why would they have these kids singing Burt Bacharach tunes?
They don't know what.
Were they really?
Oh, it sucks. You know who Burt Bacharach is?
No. But
exactly.
That's why I asked, who is he? I mean, no, really.
He sucks.
And did you see him?
Isn't that the guy that's from Something About Mary? He sings that one song on there?
Right. And you know, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head? That song? He does that. Then the guy looks like Frankenstein.
It looked like they dug him up.
Is he ill?
I don't know, but he certainly looks.
I was watching. I got so depressed. I go, I don't want to get old.
Oh wait, he comes out and plays the piano?
Neil Travis looks healthier today.
I know. In his casket, he looks healthier.
Oh, he came out and played the piano while they sang?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was frightening.
Jesus.
And he looked like he needed to be helped up from the stool on that piano.
Hey, there's a woman on the phone that says I should call social service. But I don't think so.
She's right, probably.
I don't know. Hey, Karen.
Hi. I really feel sorry for this kid because a few years ago, I used to work with this woman who had neighbors who were in a very similar situation. And every day she used to come to work and talk about, should I call social services? Should I call social services? So we all convinced her to call them. And they came over and they took the kids away. I mean, it was. You
want to know something, though?
I don't want to be taken away.
That's not necessarily the greatest thing either.
Yeah, and I tell you, then they take them away and they put them somewhere worse.
Well, I think what happened with these kids is that they went to live with other family members.
Well, let me ask this kid something. Hey, you're happy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want me like
He doesn't know any different.
Howard, don't.
All right.
Plus, we don't know if he's telling the truth.
Well, that's true.
He is. I can tell.
Well, we don't know for sure.
What'd you say?
I said my mom's on here, with a whip, telling me what to say,
Yeah.
But, it's so damaging for kids to see that. I mean, they don't need to be exposed to that kind of thing.
Yeah, but the damage is done.
You know what I ought to do?
He's already fried.
Yeah, he doesn't even realize it. And you know what? Actually, I would bring you to an animal shelter.
You'd be better off.
Because you don't want to be raised by other people.
Lucky
they love you and they don't kill you.
So disturbed find that funny?
I used to have a fantasy when I was a kid that my parents would put me in an animal shelter.
Really?
And I'd be raised by animals.
Wow.
I'm not a real fan of people.
Nor am I.
Well, this kid's not going to be a fan of people either.
Yeah, I'm going to be a
not in
murderer.
terms of raising
I grew up.
What'd you say, dude?
I was sarcastically saying that I was going to be a murderer.
Yeah, see? I mean, he's joking, of course.
Well, don't take his word for it.
Dude, oh, no, he's not. He's going to be murdering people.
You know, I'm sure, he's joking, but it's just really sad.
I'm not sure of that.
Though, keep in touch.
I want to teach this kid something. When you're being sarcastic, dude, you got to change the inflection in your voice.
That's what's funny about it.
You got to go, right.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to be a murderer.
Yeah, go up a little bit.
I want you to keep in touch. Tell us what you're up to.
Did you ever feel like killing animals?
This kid's like, I'm going to kill.
Not really. I never had one.
All right.
I'm going to kill somebody. That was a
Artie.
joke.
Yeah?
What?
Go A's.
What?
Go A's, right, yeah.
He's a sports fan there.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
So, anyway, oh, ma'am? Oh, she's gone.
She's gone. She's busy.
She must had you committed.
So anyway, yeah, forget her.
Yeah. Who's she? She'll probably be swinging with your parents next week.
You're probably a very mature kid. You're pretty much on your own.
Yeah. The way kids should be.
And if he goes into one of those homes where they now want to parent him, he'll go freak out.
Hey, Brian, you're on the air with us.
Yo, Howard, I went to your girl's website, and she's got nip slip on the cover, man.
That's what somebody else said.
Yeah, I saw the nip slip, and she was aware of it. She said, what do you think? There's some nip slip there. I go, hey, I don't know what you're doing with that.
She's going to be on Mr. Skin, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's called salesmanship, sir.
She made it to Mr. Skin.
I see, there's a little nip slip over there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my God.
Who is that?
Holy living Christ, I know that chick.
I know that chick.
I've had dinner with her.
If that chick saw me on the street, she'd go, Artie.
Did you order your calendar?
But you know what's really funny is that Tom did that.
Yeah, I know. That's right. That time he thought she was winking at him.
Thought a hot chick was winking at him, then he realized she knows me.
Hey, did you order the calendar or no?
No, I haven't. I don't know. I was aware that...
Is it right, really, to order the calendar?
Yeah, I was hoping to get...
John ordered it.
Hoping to get a free one.
I'll tell you what.
What?
I might send one to this kid.
Oh, boy.
Help a kid out, man.
Because he called me a homo. I'm still not past that.
You're so gay.
Wait till he sees her. He'll know.
You're so gay.
Why are you so gay?
You're so gay. Why are you so gay?
Why so gay, man?
What's so gay, man?
What's up?
Shut up.
Shut up.
That's what you sound like.
Shut up, dude.
We were being sarcastic.
Shut up.
Why so gay?
What's so gay? What's so gay?
Hey, Howard, what's so gay? What? I go, what? He goes, why so gay?
What's so gay? You should have let off with my parents as swingers.
That
would have been the Ricky Henderson. That's the lead-off hitter right there.
I'm glad I hung in there with you. You got an interesting life.
Thank you.
You got a book in you.
Keep notes.
And we're going to publish it.
You know, it's funny. E sent me the advanced copy of the next Anna Nicole Smith show. And she goes into a restaurant, has an eating contest, which is funny because she's so fat, so at least you get to see her eat.
Oh, that's great.
And she has an eating contest with her son sitting there, and I was like feeling really bad for the son because he's just like, seems like a sweet kid who's caught up in the wrong thing.
See, that's how I feel every time I watch the show, that somebody should be calling social services for him.
Yeah, and then I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised if they end up taking that kid from her.
That would be funny if social services barged in on the show.
Well,
but, you know, it's like even with this kid, I feel bad for him, but, you know. Like, there's nobody. What are you going to do with him? He's 13.
It's already done.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. I just hope you're smart and you make some, you know, smart decisions for yourself. It's going to be hard, though. You got to. You go see a shrink?
Shrink?
No, of course no.
You ought to ask your parents for a shrink. Yeah. Say, hey, listen, you guys are really screwing me up with this swinging thing.
Do you think it helps me that I listen to you every morning?
Yeah, it does, actually. That makes sense.
I think so.
Does it?
You're actually his parent. Actually, we're his parents.
Yeah,
I probably hear your voice more than my parents.
I'm like his bad older brother.
Yeah, Artie, you're a dick.
See, he is like a younger brother to you.
Dude, seriously, what's your mom's number?
But you could say to your parents, like, hey, man, you know, you guys are swinging and stuff, and I think I might be a little screwed up from it. And how about some money for a shrink?
I like to talk to somebody.
Yeah, I need to talk to someone.
Yeah.
They don't beat you or anything, do they?
No.
No, that would be attention. He would be getting their attention.
Hey, I got to go.
Okay.
All right, later.
Later, man.
Are you an only child, by the way?
No, I have 2 sisters.
And they're in the house with you, too?
Not in this house, but in the other one, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
I wonder if they see the swinging.
I think we should call somebody.
How old are they?
One's 16, and one is 9.
And why do you have to live in a separate house?
Because he wants to.
Because you're bad.
I'm a pimp.
I'm a pimp.
All right, hey, I got to go anyway.
Okay.
If you feel weird about it, though, call me back.
All right, man.
All right, later.
Stay in touch.
Nothing you can do there.
Because I'm a pimp.
Probably the parents aren't horrible. It's just they get into this alternate lifestyle, you know.
Yeah, but they got this one kid they put out of the house.
Well, sometimes people don't have room, so what they do is it's an adjoining home.
Yeah,
so.
but would you ever be
out?
Could you think you'd be that obsessed with swinging where you'd move a child out of the home?
No. I don't think. I think sometimes if you're home, what they do is they take one of the kids or 2 of the kids.
Right.
And like I know
Put 'em
somebody.
elsewhere.
Well, they had like an up. I know a large family that had to build like upstairs in their attic, like 2 rooms, but nice rooms.
Right.
But they put the kids up there.
Yeah, but they're still in the house.
Kind of, but it's almost like a separate entrance. And
really?
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, what you're describing is the Brady Bunch. This kid's like across the street.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? Wouldn't you have liked to have lived across the street?
This situation.
Absolutely, but I almost killed myself from partying with a normal life.
I know. All right, listen, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
The Howard Stern Show.